Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I know it's late on the East Coast of North America. It's 11:16 p.m. Hello, Dar. How are you? Just Jay. Hello. Let me turn on my second monitor here. How's everybody doing? It's been a doozy of a day. Lots of things have happened that I didn't think was going to happen because I had the good intention to make a video because I didn't make a video in a while. Lots of things happened. I had work, I had to travel, a lot of engagement. So, what struck me yesterday was that Foodie Beauty was looking as if she had this twinkle in her eye, as if this guy was her world, like he had some sort of pull, like a gravitational pull that you would see when somebody's fully in love. But the problem is perception isn't always reality. You can perceive someone in a certain way where you think they're a knight in shining armor. Hey, Equine Dragon, you can think they are the best thing for you, but that is not reality, or that isn't always aligning with reality. So, can these two things reconcile with each other? Yes, of course. You can really be in love with somebody and they can treat you right, of course. But sometimes you fall into a situation where it is just a very bad situation. So I decided to make the video, and lo and behold, 2 hours later, we hear all this stuff about Shannon coming into Foodie Beauty's, clean in stream and giving us all of this stuff. So, wow, what a coincidence that was, that I made that video in the morning, uploaded it, decided to put it out. I forgot what time, like 5 or 6, and then around like 7:30, stuff happened. LNJ, hello, LNJ. How are you doing? Warped Reflection. Hello, Karen. Hello to everybody here. KP, hello from Texas. Rose Thorn, thank you for joining me. I didn't think you'd be in here, Rose, because I know you are tired, but thank you so much. Yes, Bunny Melon B. I was in DC Media Girls chat as well, and I saw that she ended just like 1 or 2 minutes after 11. So I was like, okay, I will go right now. Warp Reflection is, Glasgow is great for a night out at Cherry Method. That's where I've always gone out. Glasgow, eh? I've heard many things about Glasgow and Edinburgh, many things I was actually supposed to visit, but I did not for due to unforeseen circumstances, but I would love to visit. They also tell me do not put yourself into a situation where you get a Glasgow smile, if anybody knows what that is. It's called many names in the UK, but a Glasgow smile is not something you want to get. Whoa, 170 watching at this moment with only 44 likes. What's going on? Michelle Gardner. Yeah, that don't do math. Yes, please smash the like button, please. And if you did not notice, I have pinned a GoFundMe campaign. So please, if you have just $5 or more and you would like to donate to a good cause, then please donate to the cause. Oh, Vulgar Doll is like, okay, Googling it now. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have yes, Amanda is like Glasgow smile, not Glasgow kiss. There is a very, I guess, well-known actor that has the remnants of his Glasgow smile. I forgot what his name is, but I believe he is Scottish as well, right? So every time I see him, I was like, oh man. Yes, it's who's that guy? It's coming to me now. It's coming to me. Tommy Flanagan has a Glasgow smile. It's also called a Chelsea smile, aka, the Birkenhead, a $1.50, or the Cheshire grin. So if people are Googling it now, yes, Tommy Flanagan was an unfortunate victim of that situation. Michaela, hello. Yes, we need to get the GoFundMe of Henrietta Lore as well. If you do not know, I this isn't my first GoFundMe campaign. I did one for Henrietta Lure because she was in a very vulnerable situation as well. That started about a month, 6 months ago. So we are still running that campaign. So please, if you can, $5 or more, whatever you can donate, that would be great. If you cannot donate, then it's okay, because I am trying behind the scenes my best to get my second channel up and running, which I will do a lot of charity streams. So if you cannot donate monetarily, then you can donate through your kind words or donate by watching my videos and my live streams. So that would be good. Word Perfection saying Glasgow kiss headbutt, Glasgow smile. Yes, the Chelsea grin. Yes, exactly. They also like to you know, do you up the booty as well. So there's a lot of stuff that, unconventional, you could say. Passionate Libra. Hello, Passionate Libra. How are you doing? Hopefully you're okay. What's up? And what 44? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I was like up the booty. They do that though. I've been told like you better be careful because for this whole gag, I got like a ring. It was a Freemason ring, right? And the person who I was dating, they're like, you better not wear that in Edinburgh or Glasgow because you might, get a 2-inch blade up your booty, or you might get a Glasgow smile because they are either gonna love you or they're gonna have a problem with you when they see, that Freemason ring that you have. I know it's like a little gag that you're doing, but you better be careful. So I was like, I started Googling all sorts of stuff, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Tommy Flanagan has this stuff. And they're like, yeah, you better be careful because some of those guys in that era do not play around with that stuff. I know. I'm nervous. It's like, why would you wear that anyway? I know, right? Luckily, I didn't, else that might have been a problem. Thank you, and what 44. I actually got them online, but thank you so much. I have another pair, so I just thought they look good. I like the oversized frames. Rose Thorn, are you a Freemason? No, I actually got the ring as a gag type of thing. They were selling it on, was it Wish or DH Gate or AliExpress? I was like, okay, I will get it as a gag. But then it like took a turn where like, you better be careful because a lot of people take that ring seriously. And it could either be really good for you. You can get into a lot of places, a lot of bars if they see that ring on you, or it could be really bad for you if they see that ring on you. So yeah, that was a snap back into reality. Thank you so much, Clover. I appreciate it. I'm trying this new camera angle. This says field of view is 65 degrees rather than the 78 that you are used to, or the 90 degrees that you're used to. So thank you very much. Catherine Kwok, hello, hello, hello. Yes, Medieval Mess, Tom Ford frames. Yes, thank you. I like these. They are good. They are great frames. Oh, Richard Powell's like, I thought you were not allowed to sell Freemason stuff. Well, all these sites that I'm on, DHgate, Baidu, AliExpress, Wish, they're all Chinese sellers, so they'll just do whatever makes money, right? But let's get back on track here. So I was saying all about my video earlier. I had no idea what was going to happen, and I am surprised, perplexed, kind of relieved, because there comes this idea of what I have been saying for a long time, right? I have always been saying this thing where I say her leaving Dom will be the best, worst thing that will happen to her. When I say that, I mean that she might think it's one of the worst things that would ever happen to her in her life, but it actually can and will be the best thing that happened in her life at this moment. Leandra, hello, hello, hello to you. Hopefully you're okay, Leandra. I saw your comments on my video and I saw you in other live streams. Hopefully you're okay. Mela Bella, hello, 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 hello. Mia, you did not miss anything. We've just been streaming for less than 11 minutes right now. 228 people in the chat. Please hit the like button. I would appreciate that. So, as I was saying, this whole concept of the best, worst thing that will happen to anybody is actually not from me. I actually follow a lot of, I guess, a few celebrities that I kind of look up to. And one quote or one saying struck me that The Rock said when he was at the bottom of of his life. He felt he hit a rock bottom. So he described the situation where he actually tried out for the Canadian Football League, not the NFL, the CFL, as in the Canadian Football League, which isn't a top tier, you could say, football league, but it's something we have in Canada. And he didn't make it in. So The Rock felt, hey, I can't even make it in the NFL. I couldn't even make it in the Canadian Football League. What am I going to do with my life? And he felt that was one of his worst moments in life. He was crying, he was sad, he was upset. Luxy joined as a member. Oh, I am so sorry, Luxy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Fire Squad. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm just so caught up in my stories and explanations that I didn't see that well. Thank you so much for joining the Fire Squad. I really appreciate you. Chantel, thank you for donating. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Yes, we're going to speak about S-Jam because S-Jam is very much a cause to a lot of things the last 2 days. Luxy is a queen. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Welcome, welcome, Luxy, to the Fire Squad. Thank you for joining. So, as I was saying, it's about The Rock. So, The Rock thought this was one of the worst moments in his life, but when he looks back at it, and The Rock is now, I heard, a billionaire at this point, he looks back at it and is like, that's actually one of the best, worst things that happened to me, because then he took up wrestling and then he just blew up. He took up wrestling. He got very popular. He's one of the most popular wrestlers ever. And then he got into movies, and look where he's at. He has his own brand. He does so much, everything. So that's where I got it from, where she can look back at this situation and say, this is the best, worst thing that has ever happened to me, because at that moment, I thought it was a bad thing, but it was actually a good thing. Chris C says she's going to end up with no friends at the end and Dom will leave her. Yes, that's usually the case if you do not end up in, or should I say, 6 feet under, which brings me to this trigger warning throughout this live stream. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about, the DV, the domestic, you know what I mean, the abuse and all sorts of stuff. So I know there will be a few people that have gone through it. Some people will get triggered. So if you are triggered by this type of stuff, then please, please, please take heed to this trigger warning and do what you need to do. So let us continue. Sophie's like, what's your lip gloss? You like it? It's nice, right? I actually use EOS. So that's what I am using at this moment. I know, maybe I should take it off. You're paying too much attention, Sophia. Come on now. Anyway, so we are gonna look in review the video. I'm sure some of you have seen this maybe once. Some of you have seen it with French Fry Girl. Maybe you've seen it twice with DC Media Girl and FFG, and you're gonna see it with me again. Or maybe you've just seen it once. Ooh, Princess Alyssa also became a member. Hello, Princess Alyssa. Sorry I missed you as well. I really appreciate that you are here. Thank you so much for joining the Fire Squad. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And welcome to the family. So I need to queue up this video, but you guys got to tell me at which time point I should start, because she got a $200 super chat, right? And they told her hey, you better leave this up, or else the person who donated will be doing a refund, right? So that's why it's still up, because she would have never left this up if, by her own convention, her own means, she wouldn't. Melabella says you have the best members. Well, thank you, Melabella. I appreciate that. Equine Dragon says I have to get back to my true crime homework soon. I can't stay much longer. Well, I appreciate you actually being here for a few minutes and supporting. Thank you so much. Oh my God, she got paid big today. Yes, the Trap Godmother. She has gotten hundreds upon hundreds of dollars within the last 2 days, 3 days. Hundreds with this S-Jam person, whoever that is. Don't really sure. A lot of people are speculating it might be DD. It could be a big possibility that this person is DD. Jamie L for $9.99 says, "Hi Monty, I watch a lot of your streams, but when you get into speculation about Chantel or Pete's being on the autism spectrum is very uncomfortable. Please reconsider how much you speculate." But Jamie L, how is that an issue? Because you're using the correct term here. It is speculation. If I said Pete's is autistic without any proof or putting out a theory, then I can understand. I'm not presenting my words as fact. I'm presenting them as a theory, or as you actually say here, a speculation. So I'm a reaction channel, and I'm speculating that there's a possibility he is on the spectrum. And in his own words, he has even said that he believes he's on the spectrum as well. So I'm not understanding how that is an issue, because there is a difference when I say he is without providing proof versus speculating that he could be, and by his own wording he also believes he is on there. So what is the issue? Dar says Pizza stated he believes he is on the spectrum as well. Exactly. So I thank you for the $9.99, but I don't understand what the real issue is. If you can please explain further. Blue Honey Bees. Hi, Monty and chat. Well, hello to you. Miss Danny saying S-Jam is a troll. Yes. Looney Bin says, yep, he says it as well. Got that. Catherine Clark says, Luxy, Monty streams are fun to be in, and I'm so glad to be a part of this community. Well, thank you very much, Catherine Kwok. I appreciate that. Really appreciate all of you people, lovely people here. 313 in the chat. Please hit the like button. Kelly Denny's like, yes, he knows he is. Dr. Emily is saying Pete's just can't to afford to go get tested for it. It's missed a lot. Facts, Dr. Emily. Facts. Reading and Retail saying, I believe he has a part of autism. A person I know has 2 children with autism, and they have similar habits. Yes, a lot of people are seeing a lot of similarities and correlation with pieces and mannerisms and stuff. And what? Yeah, we're to speculate about speculations. Clover Diamond for the $5. Thank you so much, Clover Diamond. You're saying you're amazing, Monty, just as you are. Thank you so much, Clover Diamond. I appreciate it. Melissa F is saying Donald Duck supposedly got ganged up on / triggered to relapse a few days ago. No idea why. Yes, I was hearing about that in the FFG stream and what was going on, because people weren't really appreciating what was happening with the donation thing, because Donald Duck really makes it rain. Jamie L for $4.99 again, saying he's not diagnosed and the comments are related to negative connotations of some ASD behaviors. He has not been diagnosed. Leave it at that, please. Well, we did leave it at that. It's speculation, as I said. Yeah, he's not diagnosed. I'm going off what exactly he's saying. And yes, there are going to be negative connotations towards some of his behaviors, but I've not said anything in regards to Pete's actions and behaviors that are in a negative manner or fashion. I typically talk about Pete's in a very positive way, unless some of his actions that he does such as serving Chantel as if he is, her gopher, you could say, is not something that he should be doing. But I've never spoken negatively about Pete in regards to any type of, um, autistic related behavior. So I understand what you're saying. Yes, some people will speak negative about him, but I have not. Donald Duck is saying I'm Donald Duck. Amanda WL says, Amanda WS says Jamie L. Exactly. Elliptical Twig is like, Monty, I think it's more how Chantel talks about him. Some of what he does, it's born out of time and habit. It's not you. Yeah, because I very much watch exactly what I say in terms of stuff, because I know I don't want to speak negatively about people's mental disorders and issues, because it's a lot of people are born with these things, and how can you help it, right? How can you help how you're born, or so many other factors in life? So why would I speak negatively about it? Jamie L, I think you need to really watch more of my streams here, because you are saying these things, but it might be other reactors, because you need to really pinpoint when exactly. Maybe go to one of my videos and say where I've actually said something that is negative in regards to autism or people being on the spectrum, and then we can have a conversation. Other than that, you're actually just throwing out a lot of pejoratives here, and you are saying things without proof or evidence, which is not okay. Luxie is saying Monty is doing his best and it's great. Well, thank you. Sweet Potato, Monty is doing awesomely. Thank you so much. Amanda WS like, Jamie L, Monty is very respectful. Well, thank you so much. Yes, Princess says this. Jamie L, stop gaslighting for no reason. Yes, I think the issues here, Jamie, if you present facts, if you queue up, like in this video, you said this, this, and this, then I can understand that. But if you're just gonna make claims without actually having any timestamps to any videos, then it's just that, claims. And without claims, without receipts and proof on the internet, it is meaningless. So if you are going to say things, please back them up. Chantel, thank you. Leanda, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Trisha's from Charleston says, what time is the video going to start? The video is going to start actually right now. So please, people, tell me, what time point should I queue up? I believe I have it here, maybe at 2 hours, 10 minutes is when all the drama started to hit, right? So let's queue it up to that time point. If somebody has a better time point to when all this drama stuff started to hit, then please tell me. Other than that, I will start there. Elliptical Twig is like, yes, get to it, please. Izzy G is like, yes, do it. Okay, I'm doing it. I am. I'm doing it right now. So let's get into the stuff. Is Vegas Doll in here? Because Vegas Doll was all over that chat right now. Everywhere. Vulgar Darling's like, I love how Monty offers to take peace to get vaccinated. That is very kind thing. Well, thank you, Vulgar Darling. That is an offer that I'm still standing by. I'm very willing to help any and everybody. Why not? Like, what does it cost me? It could cost me nothing. It costs me a little. But I think if everybody in the world helped some other person, then the world would be a lot better place. So I will help anybody and anyone that is in need of help, no matter what. Carrie Lugu is like, Monty, my son is on the spectrum. You have always been respectful. Pete, in my opinion, is on the spectrum. Well, thank you for that, Carrie Ludwig. Dar is like, was this today? Yes, this was today. And this would typically, as I said, be deleted. But it was not deleted because somebody super chatted $200 saying you better keep this up, else they are going to get a refund. So think about that, people. Haven't I said the bottom line for Chantel is always money? If you want to have or affect change in Chantel, then you have to sometimes affect her bottom line, and her bottom line is money, of course. So there you go. Proof, evidence right there. Proof is in the pudding. Right then and there. So let us get started with this. I queued it up at 2 hours, 5 minutes, or a 5 hour and 5 minute stream. So let's get it started. Thank you for that, Luxie. Yes, we all need to be respectful. As I've said, we can have a conversation. Jamie L., as long as you queue up any of my videos, all my videos that I have pertaining to, how my channel has changed and, evolved, are still up. So you can dissect anything and just give me a timestamp of where I said something negative, like me per se, not other people, because I can't control other people's actions and behaviors. I can maybe suggest things to them, but at the end of the day, people will do whatever they want, pretty much. So let's just get started, folks.
I don't know. I don't care if a man drives or not. It doesn't bug me because, like I said, I drive. So, uh, if a man, I don't like being a passenger. I like being in control of a vehicle, or else I get really nervous and claustrophobic. So I'm just, I don't. It doesn't. I don't like that. So some people are very like he's the type of person who likes to live very like close to things, central, and take but like public transportation if needed. So like
Thank
BB
you,
would like that too.
Yuki.
But BB could drive, but Peace doesn't like to drive either. Peace doesn't like driving. It doesn't bug me though. Fresher ingredients. I like going for the drive. I actually like going for the drive. I love driving down the parkway. It's so nice and seeing the horses and listening to the weekend. Like it excites me. So I like the drive. It gets me out. I love driving. I love it.
Speaking of driving, the drive in Ottawa is actually pretty good, especially when you go along the waterways. It's very amazing. Mu F is like, so is she actually clean? In my humble opinion, she is actually not clean at this moment. I do believe she took something last night because she's always going to take stuff, especially when it comes to the snow when she is at Dom's house. She's not going to be clean whenever she's coupled with that guy. So there's a lot of things we are going to talk about, especially when it comes to mental and emotional abuse, because one thing that stands out now that wasn't a factor on its own is the name calling. We've seen the name calling over and over and over again. And now, within context of what we know now, it is a problem because he's called her names lots and lots of times and people have brought attention to it. But without the context of what Shannon said, it wasn't really an issue because of how she was reacting and they were reacting, but it is an issue now.
I need to put some structure in my life. Yeah, well, I have been doing that actually. Like I said, I did the groceries only once this week instead of every other day, and at a budget grocery store. And I was actually so like taken aback by how how much money I'm wasting at Farm Boy on stupid shit for nothing. You know, the ingredients twins are
Facts,
messaging me
equine
hardcore.
facts.
That's okay. If I, I'll answer what I feel comfortable answering to people.
It's all about a sensory thing, right? It's sensory and social because sometimes the social cues, they don't get certain social sensory and social information is interpreted differently with people who are on the spectrum. So yes, I do back up what you were saying.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. Is that how it goes?
Hey, Angel Cake.
That's not good. I don't know why. I'll make you cry, man. Okay, I'm at Starbucks. Any drink suggestions? Sweet cream cold brew with extra ice.
Look at that
And
pen.
with 2 shots of chocolate sauce.
She still has it
I
from
love the
Dom.
Arabic music the other night. Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it, Sandra? Do you listen to it too? Chantal, you've been on 407? What's 4?
She's still gonna be in denial, folks. Like this woman will deflect a lot of things. She will shame people who tell her the truth. She will do many, many things that might seem obvious to you, but to her, she's just literally in another world. War Perfection says, my sons and I call each other names all the time. It's just banter, but to us says it may take it the wrong way. Yes, that is true, but within context of what's happening now, the name calling is a sign of humiliation, negating, and criticism. It's all part of the behavior that constitutes and makes up mental and emotional abuse. So on its own, it's not anything, but when you look at everything as a whole, like put downs of interest, belittling people and their accomplishments, patronizing, yelling, derogatory pet names. You got six boobs, derogatory pet names, name calling, stupid, loser. In context, right now, it all makes sense.
407, is that a highway?
The 407 is a private highway in Ontario. Typically runs
Yeah, I'm trying to
across the
budget better
stretch of
because
Toronto.
frick.
Thank you,
Actually, he's like a head
Elizabeth.
chef, Casa Vegas. So, well, he was for like 20 something years. So he's like, since he was like young teenager, he's been working in restaurants, and yeah, he cooks like every day.
Welcome, Carrie.
I'm like, I'm hungry. He'll be like, I'll cook. Like, you know, I feel bad because I don't help as much as I should with the cleanup. I, I couldn't sleep the other night, so I just like cleaned like the kitchen, and I'm like, hey. I'm like, I washed a pot. I left the
Hey,
dishwasher didn't
Kana.
wash. So yeah. Um, oh, I don't know, restaurants. And on like ships and stuff like that. Like he's been to like 27 countries and stuff. But I'm not gonna tell you like all his life details and story because that's private, but good stuff. I don't mind sharing positive stuff because I shared a lot of negative stuff, so I feel like sharing some positive stuff, like, you know, is good. Get a motorbike. Best ride ever. Hi, plain cheeseburgers.
She seems to like be trying to build up back in a positive mind state because we know she was down in the pits last night after he really wanted her to leave. Yeah, hey, Cannibal, thank you for making it. So we are seeing a build up here. Like you saw how days ago when she was driving home at like 6:30 in the morning, she tried to retcon her situation. Like he's such a good guy, he's amazing. You guys don't really know much about him. We got off on the wrong foot because she wanted to do what she's been doing the last 2 days, which is go over to his place, stay there, and still make her money. Because she still has to make her money, which is coming on live. And if she's at his place for a day or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, how is she going to make her money when he's supposed to be a secret? So she definitely had to retcon the situation and try and paint him into a positive light, which is what she has been trying to do. But his mannerisms have been showing through.
I see much better. Yeah, I'd say so. Plain cheeseburger.
Yes, exactly.
Pete's
Dr.
Petter. You
Emily.
move in with him, I'm done with you. He's abusing you. Who's Pete's Petter? And who's I'm done with you? I'm not moving anywhere.
Hey, Carrie
I'm
Britton.
not leaving
Hello.
Pete's. Plain cheeseburger is. Oh yeah, I'm plain cheeseburger. You're a mod. I mean, it's still my life decision, you know. So, somebody doesn't want to be in my life. Well, then, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't beg people to be in my life. I don't.
Here we go.
That's how it is.
This is the setup. Mu F. Yeah, he did ask her to leave. If you haven't seen my last video to this, where I talked about a potential abusive relationship, which now seems to be very much the case. At the end, he asked her to leave, not in a sense of he asked somewhere along the lines, please don't quote me, are you going to leave? And she said no. And then he said, why not? As in, I want you to leave. But she isn't picking up on the social cues because I've said she doesn't have much social intelligence per se because her social interactions have been lacking.
What would you call your status now? I don't know. I don't really like status. No, I don't. I don't know. We don't have a status. Just playing it by ear and enjoying company. I don't know. Sandra.
I don't have
Status
that
is
information,
happy.
elliptical twig, but
Yeah, status is yeah. Right now, you know, working on it. Working on it. Save your survey.
aka she has no status. If she has to say you're working on it, that is very telling because sometimes it's not what you say, it's sometimes what you don't say. So if you were in a solid loving relationship, you would definitely say yes, you're in a relationship. When you're very unsure, you're going to say such things as working on it, you don't know, it's in a gray area, blah blah blah. And that's exactly what she's doing because she's not sure because it ended poorly last night and she left after doing substances, which means not only is she affecting her life but she's affecting other people.
Mega Braylon. Oh, big deal by Felicia. She gets enough analogy on social media. Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Yes, warp
Oh.
reflection, thank you.
That's the thing. Like everyone has a right to make their own life decisions. Even if they're not good ones. That's how we learn. Um, yeah, I know.
Thank you for that. Who that loved that?
It's okay.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, I mean, I'm in love, so I don't know.
She's in love. No. Can I even say that she's not in love because it's all up to your perception, right? Each of us is nuanced. We have our own lived experiences, which affects our behavior. So can I say she's not in love? I can't say that. What it looks to me like it's infatuation, but maybe in her mind she truly believes she's in love. Maybe because she hasn't experienced real love. A lot of people have this issue because of how the dating environment is. A lot of people from Generation Y and Generation Z have this issue because we are in hookup culture where people hook up and then they depart. And when that happens, you do not, bond with people. You don't get real love because people just hook up for a day or two or a weekend or for the summer, and you don't really have that experience of true love. So at this point, I'll say with her, I truly don't believe she's ever experienced real love from anybody in a sense where it was fulfilling. I'm kind of thinking maybe with Pete's because, but then again, they were so young. So how can you really define that as true love? I can say Pete's has been there for her. I can say Pete's appreciated her. I can say, yeah, they had something there, but can I define it as true love? Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can only say maybe the closest thing was maybe BB or maybe Pete's in her life.
Better not take over. No, never. No, he misses Sam. Actually, he wants to see Sam. I knew it. It happened with BB. BB didn't really care for cats at first, and then Dom said he likes animals, but he just doesn't like the cat hair because it gets in his throat and bothers him. Like he doesn't like, you know what I
Thank you,
mean? But
Dar.
the cats grew on him. The cats grew on him. Misses them. I know. I know. I guess I just. Everyone has good and bad qualities. I think people deserve chances. I think
People do deserve chances, but does he deserve
people
a
are so
chance?
complex. S Jam, you're so beautiful. What's it take to be a mod? Oh my
Hmm.
goodness.
No. SJM has been, I would say, more negative than positive in the last few days, putting out all these super chats and has been enabling. Bella Wolf, congrats on you. Getting married at 19. This year will be 31 years. Not a lot of people will experience that. As I said before, we're in hookup culture where it's actually easier to just hook up with people and move on than stay in a real relationship, develop feelings, trust, bond with somebody than it was in the past. So this is going to be dying out. These 31 years together, 40 years together, 50 years together type of thing is going to be something that isn't what's the word for it? It's not going to be normalized anymore. What's going to be normal is having multiple relationships, I would say. So we'll see what happens in society. But yeah, 31 years is quite a accomplishment. So congrats on that. Subscribe to Recipes Recreated if you have not.
Mm, I don't
They
know,
have a
raspberry
channel.
soup. That's a good question. Depends. I don't know. Probably not Don P. Probably, I don't know, maybe.
Hey, Francis, you can disagree. It's
No,
okay.
it's not.
When it comes to relationships, dating is very nuanced and subjective. So everybody can have their own opinion and be right. It's not like it's math where there is pretty much one answer. It's something that's very subjective.
That.
Thank you, Tiffany Gray.
Why can't I be in love with Nadia instead? Nadia's not in love with me, anyways. Excuse me very much. Anyways.
Oh, Sahoy.
Where's the remote for my thing?
Shayna, what's up? We should also talk about this whole control and shame thing because I brought that up in my video, right? There's a lot of control and shaming where within context now we casually glossed over that he would watch her videos, right? But when we think about it in this aspect with the name calling, with the derogatory pet names, with the monitoring her whereabouts, it all makes sense right now, right? I'm not sure whether or not he goes through her phone. That might be the case. We'll have to find out. Maybe Shannon will tell us more, but it's all kind of making a lot of sense. Is he also doing some sort of financial control, or is he just taking advantage of her finances? Like I said, only time will tell.
uh, we need some Mario bees. Yes, we will.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Louis, when are you
Passionate
going to sleep?
Libra.
It's
Passionate Libra says, I've been married for 20 years, but have been separated for 18 years. I just never filed for divorce yet. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Passionate Libra, but I would never have guessed. That's like a 38-year period. Wow. Your picture looks amazing. Wow. I would never have guessed Passionate. Very Verbena Verbatim. Hello. Thank you for joining me in this chat.
Friday. I have to do my laundry. I should put a load in and then we should Mario bees or something. Take your puffer when you need it. Yeah, I don't need my puffer right now.
There's a lot of things that are making sense right now. let him snack, because yeah,
Well, a
what
lot
you're
of you
saying is
guys
good.
don't like him based on stuff I've told you and stuff like that. So, you know,
Of course, a lot of people don't like him. It's not even just the stuff she's told us, it's his actions. We've clearly heard him cutting stuff up, doing this. We've heard him doing this. That is very telling of something that is possibly wrong in the relationship. Plus, it seems there's a lot of unpredictability. It seems like if he's treating her like a child. And when we look at that as well, that is also a sign of mental and emotional abuse.
all I can do is like, I don't know, see how it goes. Try to share positive stuff.
Melissa, facts.
Hopefully things will just be better now. You know.
Sophia, you know what? I watch I hate to bring this in the conversation, but maybe since you guys have brought it up, I watch Kevin Samuels here and there, but nowadays he's kind of, I have a pretty good grasp of the situation, and there's a lot more divorcing going on these days. About half of people get divorced, and the other half, a lot of them are in good happy relationships, but there are some people who are in relationships where they just stay together. They have relationships with other people outside of their marriage. So you can't really even say that half of people are in great relationships and the other half are divorced. You also got to factor in people who will just stay together, not get divorced, and live their lives separate from their wives or husband or their significant other. So there's it's very, very messy with relationships and dating these days. So it's not that you can't find a man now because you're 40, but it will be harder per se, because yes, there is truth to a lot of good men get snatched up early, because this is still competitive. We're not gonna, beat around the bush here. Dating, relationships, love, marriage is still competitive. Everybody wants the best partner for themselves. And when you have that, it's gonna be extremely competitive, and some people are gonna be very nasty while playing that competitive game. Martian Darby says, I know a lot of people whose second marriages were far better than the first. There you go. See, that's also a factor. There's so many things when it comes to dating and relationships that there's no one right answer.
And yeah, we'll see. Uh,
Who would that
yeah,
love that? Is that true?
we were having a good time this weekend. We were laughing and everything. What are you talking about?
Sophia,
You don't like it?
everybody has their opinion with dating and relationships. That's why I really don't talk about it on my channel, because everybody has their ideas of what's right and what's wrong, of what to do and what not to do. And when you look at it, it's all right, because as I've said, it's very nuanced and it's very subjective. So we all have our own opinions, but just forge your own path, and stick to that path. Know what you want in life and you will get there. But as I've said, just remember, dating is still competitive at the end of the day.
You leave it. You guys want me to like live stream my life 24/7? I can. I'm done with the vape right now.
I think, you know why I don't like to remove comments, because if I remove comment, it doesn't remove your thoughts, Francis. So if I remove comments here, does that remove your thoughts? No, you're gonna still think the same way. So that's why I typically leave up comments unless it has the ability to erase my credibility. If your comment is centered towards me and trying to erase my credibility, then of course I will remove it, because I cannot have a channel where my credibility is called into question. So do you, Francis? Everyone has their opinion. If your opinion could be changed by me removing the comments, then I would, but it does not. So I will typically not remove the comments. She doesn't know to smoke. Man, this woman does not know to smoke. Is she trying to
Yeah.
be cool? Do you remember how she was doing that can thing, smoking out of the can like she's like 14 years old? I can't believe it. She's like smoking out of the can. Wow, wow, wow.
No, I mean I understand people are um, really cautious and everything.
Thank you, Luxie.
I'm trying to be too. I've set really good boundaries. Like I said, I feel like I know him a lot more than
Passionate.
everyone.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
And I feel that despite some things, that overall he's a really good person.
He's a
And
good person? What? This is
I just want to
retconning
try
the
things out.
situation.
So, yeah, that's it. You know, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but
I think she's
at the end of the
oversimplifying
day,
as
it's
well.
still my life, my choices, my emotions, and I get to live my life however I want to. You know, um, like I said, yeah. Hi, Jean. Of course, WM. I'm on. Don't worry, I'm on guard for myself. Yeah, don't you ever die. No, I'm not.
Facts, Dr. Emily. She's minimizing and very she's oversimplifying the situation. That's what she's doing. She's making it seem as if it's not a problem when it is a problem. It's even becoming a bigger problem because one of the factors you gotta realize is that these type of relationships don't get better; they get worse. Like you might start with verbalizations, like I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Then it becomes physical, and then when it starts to become physical, then the violence increases. It's like that song. Who was it? Eve. Love is Blind. Every time I hear stuff like this, I think of Eve, Love is Blind, because I've heard so much of these situations where people were literally locked in a room when they had a boyfriend. Like this guy would go to work and lock his girlfriend in a room so she couldn't go anywhere. And he wouldn't even let her use the washroom. She literally had to use a commode as a washroom in the room. And then when he got home, he would unlock her room and let her out and be all over her. That is the level of control this guy had. At least she has an out. She has an out because she can easily get away from him. Other people don't have that type of out where they are literally trapped, as I've stated before in the story.
I'm. I'm not one to just like I don't know. I don't want to say that because it's just. I gotta be careful how I talk. I know I don't really have anything to say. I mean, I've just been. Things have been really good so far, and um, those are my feelings.
Thank you,
I
Prince
can't
Songs,
help it.
remind you of me.
You know. So yeah, you know what? Raspberry soup? No. Oh my god, S Jam, what the hell? Oh my god.
S Jam
S
becoming a
Jam, I hope you're not
problem.
doing that to be a mod. I don't know you. So I mean, like I don't know.
Hey, Jana Lee, Underhill, hello.
Thank you, S Jam. He was making jokes. I have a sense of humor about myself. I don't doesn't make fun of me. He even said that he's like, I hope your
He,
fans didn't think that they say I'm mean.
she's saying he doesn't make fun of her when we clearly have evidence he makes fun of her, even in the slights that are supposed to be jokes, the pet names that are supposed to be jokes, the monitoring of her channel that's supposed to not be anything. But when you add all of this stuff together, it does add up into something. Like, why is she lying? She doesn't need to lie.
For what I said about to you. It's like I just want you to know that when I say those things, I'm not. It's like I get the impression they don't offend you, so I make jokes. Like sometimes, like we joke. I make fun of him too. I call him a giraffe and a camel. I called him an Arabian camel.
Uh, okay. Calling him a camel and a giraffe.
That's like what we do. I don't know. S Jam. It. Moonlight High.
Yikes, right, folks? Purple drank
Yeah.
Yoshi. Right, exactly.
Okay. Well, maybe if I get to know you, S Jam, then like then for sure maybe I can consider modding Danger Doggy.
Martian and Starby, you're bringing up a good point. Besides drugs, what do they have in common? That's it. Nothing. Like, what else do they have in common? Nothing at all. Like, what utility does this man bring to the relationship? He does card tricks. Great. That's how he did to. That's what he did to survive. What else does he do? He cooks. Have we actually seen him cook though? I can't recall. Maybe he did, maybe once or so, but what utility does he provide in this so-called relationship? Nothing. It's more like he's taking, and not really giving anything at all. Tagapon Bambino, hello. Chantel is saying nothing. Yes, exactly. He doesn't have any utility. Oh, is
So
she
I
live
mean,
right
I
now?
called him a camel because. So I mean, like it's never. I never feel like he's not attracted to me or doesn't like. I do feel like he actually does like me, So I know you guys, and like, anyways,
Hello, Vegas doll.
um,
It's about the sex, yeah,
he
Richard
said
Powell. But that's not a utility though. That's supposed to be something, you enjoy with your partner. That isn't something that, enhances both. Well, some people might think it enhances your life having sex. Well, I guess good sex, but overall, that's it. I guess she could get sex by paying for it. She could get a gigolo. Well, he is a gigolo, right? That's what we've been calling him. But other than that, he doesn't provide anything. He is what I would call a parasite because he is taken and not given. And he's also a parasite when he's calling his friends to run a train on her and having his friend come over, sitting there all on a king size mattress and wanting to run that train and throwing $50 at her to see how is she going to react. Is she really going to take her top off? Those are all red flags that we've already spoken about back in what, like April, May. And look what is happening now. There's been red flag after red flag after red flag. Martinez is saying he's got to all the work sexually. Yeah, it's pretty much all sexual for him. He doesn't provide anything else at all. Nothing. Natural Vegas doll is saying you look adorable when you smell. Well, thank you, Vegas doll. I appreciate that. Kindred is saying I don't understand how she can overlook all the red flags. Well, perception is reality or perception is not reality. Perception is your unique individual reality, but that is what is happening. How she perceives the whole situation is not how we perceive the situation at all.
yes, we say I love you sometimes. I'm not the type of person. I don't know for you guys, but I even said this, and he's the same. I'm not the type of person who, um, I know the risk I'm taking. Yeah, I do. Uh, I know a lot of things that I can't tell you guys. So, which it, I know a lot of things. Like I know so much about him. I know, uh, like I feel like I said, I feel like we've known each other forever. So, um, we're very, 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 very comfortable with each other at this point. So, like all day, just being stupid and like farting and like talking stupid and like should I be fucking camel? Like, it's like
Okay,
I don't know. It's weird, but
I
so
guess that's good for her.
I said no, they're okay. But yeah, some people I knew that some people would think that he's being verbally abusive because of that, and that's not the case. I promise. Because he doesn't make fun of me. Like, he doesn't go, "Oh, you're so fat," or never says that or anything like that.
But he
It's
does
like
say that
stupid,
though.
lame jokes. Camel. It
He
doesn't
does
bother
say
me.
that.
I don't know. It's a racial slur. No, Pearl. I didn't mean for it to be. No, because he looks like a camel. Not that he was. And Arabian camels are like the most popular kind, and he's from like where he's from. They have some. But yeah, sorry if it sounded racist. I didn't mean for it to be. It was just that he looks like a camel.
Oh boy, Elizabeth Emmet, why is she still calling him dumb? Is because he dominates her? Yeah, he's supposed to be into kink and he's supposed to be a dominant. That's why he's called dumb when his real name's Nadir.
Well, he said like we were saying what animals each other look like, and we're just laughing. That's all. I don't know. I think it's funny. Oh, the camel had to do with the D. No, I don't know. It's just like if he was an animal, it'd be like a giraffe or a camel or something. You ever like a buffalo? I'm a buffalo. That's why the buffalo head. That's why I laughed because I said a buffalo. Buffalo.
There's so much things going on here, right? Like the trivializing of certain situations, like and minimalizations and oversimplifications of what's going on. It all just screams to what I have been saying. Like she thinks this is great, but she doesn't understand that he can explode on her at any single moment. Because, like I said, these type of relationships don't get better; they get worse. So she is, all smiles and giggles now until reality is gonna hit her sooner or later. Because if he's the type of guy that's doing this sort of stuff, it's going to get worse. And he's going to be the type of guy that the beatings are going to get more frequent and more severe. So those are going to be the two things that are going to be happening sooner or later, and more sooner than later. Thank you, Shady Booty.
Because I went, I did it on purpose though. Oh,
Luxie.
Ew! Like
6 foot Luxie.
the fucking bed, the little bed. I went, he was laying on the bed, and I went, reared up and I jumped like this, bam, like a big. I went, fuck Buffalo. So like we just make each other laugh. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, Shannon, I don't really want. I was hoping like I confided in you, and I don't really want to like bring it up and bring
Here we
drama. Like I don't
go.
want to talk about like what we talked about and
Here we go. Here's a Shannon situation, folks. This is where it is hitting right now. So let's listen carefully.
Anyway, Shannon, I don't really want. I was hoping like I confided in you, and I don't really want to like bring it up and bring drama. Like I don't want to talk about like what we talked about and you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just think like talking about it on here is just not good, and I was kind of hoping not to. So I hope you can respect that.
1 second, folks. I am missing something here. Okay, so we're at 224. Let me do something because it seems YouTube needs to work on this issue where the chat doesn't sync up with where we're at, which is what I don't like because Shannon is beginning to talk and I really want to really grasp exactly
And I
the words that she is saying, which is quite
don't really want
annoying
to like bring it up and bring drama. Like
when YouTube does not sync properly. So I'm trying to sync it properly. Hopefully this works. And then let's get back to it. Okay, so here we go.
I don't want to talk about like what we talked about and you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just think like talking about it on here is just not good, and I was kind of hoping not to. So I hope you can respect that.
Okay, Tip Top. I'll do that next time. Thank you.
I think I'm just not gonna like tell anybody anything anymore. I don't know. That's probably the best bet. Expert Legos leaving planets.
Yes, trigger
What is
warning,
that?
folks. Trigger warning.
Welcome to Beezers Ready Set Bees. Yeah, I don't think. No, but I did tell you, like, not to, what happened briefly. And
Re, I don't think she gets off on the abuse. Some people do get that because, like I said, your pain and pleasure centers in your brain or like right next to each other. So some people will get off on that. But judging for her and all that she's done and been through, I don't think that's the case.
other stuff. Hi, S Jam. The zip tie. I was like, what? I don't know why that though. You
Okay,
guys,
I
he's not
see.
like that. Just
I'm very sorry to hear, Smelly Cat.
because I didn't feel like calling. I didn't feel like talking about it on the phone. Right? I haven't called yet. That's all. Yeah. Well, I didn't
Clover,
treat you that way when you were in an abusive relationship. So,
you're right.
and I'm not saying I am. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like true friends don't. You know. That's all I gotta say.
Trigger warning
Anyway.
to
That's
anybody.
all. That's all I have to say. Like seriously, I don't know. Like true friends don't go and cause drama like in public and stuff like that. No, I agree. Sorry, that's wrong.
But is she causing drama though? She's bringing an issue to light. I can understand not making private matters public, but didn't she make private matters private and nothing came of it? So wouldn't the best thing to do now is make that private matter public, especially if you do not want your friend to still be in a very bad situation? Because if I put myself in Shannon's situation and I said something in private and it didn't have an effect, my next best thing would to do is she has a public platform. I might out her. She might be mad at me. She'll never talk to me again, but at least she will be alive. And at the end of the day, that's what I want because I'm her friend. I want her to still be alive because at any moment she can go over to that guy's house. He'll flip on her and he will beat her until she's no longer breathing. Sorry to trigger anybody, but that is reality to a lot of people where they'll go out, they'll hang out, they'll do whatever, and then boom, just like that, the guy will snap, get triggered, and then your friend is no longer breathing, no longer alive, and you could have done something about it. So you got to think about it in that aspect. Like, what is the best option for me to do? I might lose a friend, but at least she doesn't lose her life because I think that's what's most important. I'd rather lose my friend right now and they never talk to me again and out them about this situation than they lose their life.
I know you flip out easy, and like I don't know. Yeah, it shouldn't be on here. This conversation basically shouldn't be on here. So is what I'm saying. Because now it's gonna like just cause more drama and perpetuate everything. So, but anyways, yeah. Well, it did cause drama though. You can care in private. I mean, you know, the drama channels will twist this for sure. Yeah, for sure.
How are the drama channels gonna twist what's a pretty much a fact right now? It's established what has been happening to her. My video earlier was a guess, and I truly believe what was happening based on the mannerisms, but it's pretty much an absolute fact now that she is being abused.
You don't really know him fully though. Just what I told you. And I don't know. I just feel like, and I. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything either, because I don't feel like I'm giving up my friends or family. I don't feel like it should be like a me or them situation. It's not fair to do that to somebody. Like it's my life. I'm responsible for my life. I don't feel like I'm in any danger. I feel like like it's a situation that, like, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I'm the type of friend that, like, I wouldn't be like, oh my fucking God. Like, I wouldn't, like, like, I just let people live their life and I'm there for you. And obviously, if I don't approve of your choices, I'm not going to go and, like, I swear to fucking God and, like, go and freak out. And
She's saying this word that keeps coming up. I feel like this. I feel like that. I feel this way. I feel that way. Well, sometimes you can feel a certain way, but that's not the truth and that's not the reality. The truth is like this guy is bad news. She might think he's not bad news and it's all good, but once again, this is a person that has lacking a lot of social experience, I should say. She does not have a wealth of social experience that a normal 37-year-old would accumulate. So she's speaking based on the social experiences she's had, and she's never been in a bad situation like this before. So she cannot understand the concept that, yeah, it might look like nothing's going to happen, but the potential for something to happen to her is there. Like the danger is there, the danger is real. She's just not understanding that.
like go and message the guy and like call him a bunch of names, and then he, like, obviously being angry retorted, obviously, so there's like drama going on with that. So I just don't want that. Like, I just, yeah. So maybe it is good to just take a break from people. Like, I don't know. Really? Wow, what are you talking about? It should have been handled offline. I agree.
But what do you guys think? Was it okay for Shannon to actually go on Facebook and message Dom and flip out on him, say, have some choice words for him? Was like let the right, modus operandi of things to do? Because what was that gonna accomplish? He could just easily hit one button, just hit the block button, and then she's out of sight, out of mind. Like how or what was that going to accomplish? I guess in her head, it was, to set him straight, but you can't really set a guy straight by just bitching at him online. I understand, what her end goal was, but did that solve anything? No, it just made him upset, and in turn, it made Chantel upset. But I can understand, in a way, what she was trying to do.
I don't know why it's on the rocks, because I'm choosing to live my life the way I want to. I didn't do anything to anybody. SJM, thank you. I appreciate people listening, and you know what I mean? Well, if that's Shannon, if it's him or me, I've never fucking done that to you when you were with that asshole. So if that's what our friendship is to you, then fine. Like, goodbye to toxic people in my life. That's all I can say. No, I'm serious. Like, I'm honestly. So
I wonder what kind of relationship Shannon was in that maybe Foodie Beauty should have done something about, because a lot of stuff is coming up that I want information on that we are lacking at this moment. And she's like, "Oh, I never did that to you, blah blah blah." But I think, oh boy, when she looks back at this a few years from now, she's gonna respect Shannon's, behavior on what she had done for her, because like I said, things could have ended really poorly for her. Still can.
like, calm down. Fuck. Like, seriously. God. Yeah, it's not the place to argue with your fucking friend, like, of 20 years. Seriously. Anyways.
Misty telling.
Oh yeah.
That is usually the case. Misty is like, oh, I've tried to help friends and they stayed. You end up hating the other person, and the friend ends up hating you for hating them. I put an end to those relationships. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the case where 90% of the time you might say, hey, I think you're in a toxic relationship. Things are not going to end well for you. And that friend, 9 out of 10 times, will not bother to, heed your warning. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. I wish it was different, but that happens so much with so much people. Like, people, when your emotions and feelings are you're all caught up, you are literally blind. It's literally like driving blind. You get tunnel vision because you want this to work, but it doesn't. And so much I've been in a situation where I had tunnel vision in relationships. I'm sure a lot of people have been in the same type of situation as well. You're blind to what's really going on in the relationship, and I understand where Chantel is right now, so um I can empathize and sympathize with her.
I bounced on you.
Even though
Okay.
it's only 3 months,
I
Looney
bounced
Bin.
on you. You couldn't call me either. I don't know. Like it's all my fault, right? I'm not talking anymore, anyways.
It's obvious to us,
So it's not the
Melabella,
place.
but for her,
Thanks, SJam, and thanks you. Like
not
I
obvious
can't
at
believe you're
all.
donating all this money. Are you like donating it and taking it back or something? I don't know. And like just wanting to be a mod. I don't know. Something suspicious because I've never seen you. You know.
Facts,
Oh yeah.
Vegas
Thanks,
doll.
Shannon. Thanks for saying that. That he beats me. I love it. Well, I'll never call you again because yeah, you're a liar. So I love it. He's not beating me. Fucking swear to God.
He is
I
beating
have like
her.
no real friends.
Okay,
Remove
Blue
moderator.
Honeybees. Blue Honeybees is saying that Shannon does seem like an attention seeker based on what I've seen. She ran to FFG today, which was questionable. Yeah, it's questionable, but I look at end goals here. The end goal is to get this woman out of a bad situation. So, whatever questionable behavior Shannon is doing, she might be hyping herself up. She has a lot of eyes on her right now. Everyone is searching for her Instagram, her Facebook, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, the end goal is to get her, Chantel, out of a bad relationship. So, by whatever means, hopefully, legal means, that is to get this woman out of a bad relationship, then let us do it. Because at the end of the day, we still want her to be alive. We still want her to not be ending up in the ER or 6 feet under. So, yeah, might be questionable, but we still got to do what we got to do to help somebody.
Fuck you. Hide user on channel. Seriously, what the fuck? What a fucking bitch. Like you come on here and say that like oh my god. I fucking confided in her in private. Seriously. Wow.
Look at her. Pissed. Pissed at a good deed.
No, he doesn't hit me. Okay? That's not what
Denial.
happened.
Denial. That's
And I
wrong.
definitely didn't want to tell the whole fucking world what happened when I was having a downtime, you know?
Arlene, why do you think that going to FFG is not going to help Chantel? I think it is very much so going to help Chantel because Chantel's life is fully, wholly, 100% wrapped around her channel. This is how she makes money. This is how she interacts with people, for the most part, socially. So, yes, I, in my opinion, think this is going to help Chantel because a lot of people now know what's going on. She cannot deny it now. Before, she could deny it because you didn't know what was going on. Now she can't because you know exactly what is up. The word is out. Thousands of people know what Dami is doing. So, yes, in my opinion, I do believe this is going to help her a lot more than what Shannon was doing by talking to her mom. That didn't accomplish anything. All we knew is that her mom was talked to. Rayan Hagen says, "What's FFG? FFG is French Fried Girl, a reactionary channel, an anti, as she calls herself."
Like, fuck you. That's all I have to say. That's bullshit. I would never do that. Never. I'm not a shitty friend. Anyway, you know what? Sometimes friendships come to an end. I'm a different person than I was back then. I don't
Oh,
know. Like, some
Kindred.
people just.
Kindred says, "I disagree mentally respectfully." Hey, Kindred, I'd like to hear your thoughts. What do you disagree on? Because I'd really like to see another perspective. Maybe I'm missing something. So please tell me. I will look out for your what you say in the chat. Okay, so she's so defiant, but still, I think the pressure is on, right? Because it's one thing when nobody knows your dirty little secret of somebody abusing you because you're not the one who's saying it. But when it comes to light and so much people are on a mission to help you, exposing this guy, knows where this guy is, knows what he's up to, that he might try to distance himself from the situation, and people are trying to really reel Foodie Beauty in and help her as much as possible. So we shall see what Dom does, because I'm sure the word is out. I'm sure people are messaging him on Facebook as we speak. Maybe if he's on Instagram, all over the place, like, we know what you're doing. So yeah, you can agree to disagree, but I'm just saying my opinion as usual, right?
It's fucking bullshit. No, I'm sorry. Blocked. Bye.
Monthly.
Like, and I don't care. Don't fucking send me a 20-page email fucking insulting me like you do everyone with every insult under the book. Because that's fucking bullshit and I'm not about that. I'm not going to do that. I don't do that to ex friends. I'm not like that. I'm not low. Rocky, Heather, Blocky, Charlotte, and Judgy here.
I can respect that, Kindred.
Thank you.
Look, Rocky Heather just said for $4.99, block her. You should never let anyone judge you. You're amazing. I love your streams. Keep being you. Oh, the enabling is heavy in her chat room. Seeing stuff like that is not helpful. Block, block, block. How about kind of say, hey, this person is in a bad situation. Let's get something done.
And then talk to my family behind my back. Like, fuck that. That's why, honestly, like, seriously, it's people can be concerned for you, but at the end of the day, to just be dirty like that and betray you, and wow, nice. That's like your friend if you were fucking raped or something, going online and telling everybody. That's nice. That's real nice.
Yikes. She said the R word. Yikes. Grape, but without the G. Oh man, oh boy. What can I say? Grape is a very serious thing to say. It's not something you should joke about. Because it has long-term effects on people. Because when you've been graped, you are invading somebody's bodily privacy and integrity, and then people who have been raped are triggered, have PTSD, and live or have to deal with that issue for the rest of their life. So she shouldn't casually be comparing and contrasting these things.
Fuck you.
Danish the bro. XO, thank you, Danish the bro. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $10. I know, Passionate Libra. This all goes back to her social intelligence, right? There's a lot of things that she doesn't have an understanding that she should not be saying, especially when she is on a social platform and people are listening to her and she's educating people. People are watching her every move. She's educating her chat. She's not understanding this.
Go cry to the farms. I'm sure you will.
Kindred, I hope, yes, that this has a positive outcome.
No, I'm sorry, Sandra. No.
Trixie Alley gave her £5. I'm so sorry, Chantel. You didn't deserve that.
City of Hearts! Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees! So what do I do now? Do I tell you guys more private shit that I shouldn't be telling you? Because I don't want people to think that situation. I don't want people to think that I'm in this situation that I'm with somebody who's a fucking beater, and when that's not the case, like you don't know the whole story or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so fucking mad.
And she is deflecting right now. Lottie Perez, Chantel isn't educating anyone. I wish I could agree with you there, Lottie Perez, but she actually is educating people when she talks about shatter, THC, Delta 8, Delta 9, weed, edibles, all sorts of stuff. She is maybe not fully educating people in the sense where, people are hanging off for every words, but in the back of a lot of people's heads, she is the queen of content. She is like royalty to them. So, in some sense, she is educating at least a very few people. I'll say that. Mood change. Yes. Mood change.
Tree base, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. It's not. This should have been a private conversation. Thank you, Donna.
Kindred is just the thing, right?
No.
Lottie, I get that. Yeah, that she's educating. You can have your own thoughts to those types of people, but at the end of the day, she's still educating people, no matter if it's, 1,000, 150, or 5 people. She's educating somebody.
That's not what happened. Thanks, Trevis.
Exactly, Sun Wild Magic. It's always about the look back, right? When she looks back years from now, I'm like, oh
Lindsay giving
boy.
S Jam a run for his money. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Thank you.
I'm ordering my supper now.
I agree, SYL. Like, Pete would never do that. You know?
Purple drank, yes.
What just happened?
I would say yes. Misinforming and miseducating would be the proper terminologies for what she's doing. Educating is more of a positive spin, but it's really what she's doing is miseducating. So thank you for the correction.
No, it hasn't. Who's next? I don't. Let's just.
What would I not do?
I'll tell you about it later. You'd never air my dirty laundry online if I told you not to.
No. Yeah.
Like if I was like raped or abused or something.
Oh boy.
I'm saying I would. Like,
she's throwing out the
happened.
grape again. She says it out of her mouth so casually, talking about grape. If I was raped, you wouldn't say this. You can't say that because people have gone through that trauma. You can't just casually just keep saying grape over and over again. It's traumatic and triggering.
Okay, I'm ordering my.
What are you getting?
I wanted fish and chips, but none of the places that had fish and chips.
Christine S, take care.
Oh.
And good night.
Ordering Scooberts.
Okay. They have fish and chips?
Nah, I'm just gonna order the
Oh. Sam, we need to shave your asshole.
Want me to get anything from there? Or?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Vegas doll,
See, I don't
yes.
think I'm upset.
Use your caps if you want to.
Nothing. He didn't rape. He didn't abuse. Nothing like that. So don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, you come on here and like start all this. Like, what kind of shit is that? Seriously. Holy fuck.
Old darling facts.
Jim, why are you? Seriously, what the hell?
We've seen her sniff her dirty laundry. Exactly. Sniffing the crotch of her underwear to differentiate if it's clean or dirty. We've seen a lot with Chantel.
Thank you so much.
Hello,
I really appreciate
hello.
it.
Floridea
Especially with Tuesday at
Mapolita.
work right now. Thank you, Rotten Ingredients. Punisher. I got bruises from being abused. I'm on blood thinners and then sex bruises.
I am so sorry about that. Vegas doll. Oh my god, I didn't know this about you. That is why you have to use a magnifying glass. I am very, very sorry about this, Vegas doll. And she's covering up her story by saying they're sex bruises. Could be. Or it couldn't. I think she doesn't have any
There's a lot you
boundaries
guys
with this
don't know.
guy.
That's what I'm saying. So for her to just come on here and be like, you know, when I
Elliptical
tell you
twig. You are going as well. No problem. Take care. Have a good night.
something in confidence. I'm sorry, but like betraying confidence like that is just like, to me, yeah, you beat me at cards. Whatever, city of cards. Goodbye.
You know what she's
Nobody
doing,
does
right?
crack,
She's
so that's
blocking
bullshit.
people. If you air any type of, sentence, statement, thoughts that are not aligning with her at this moment, she is blocking you. That is her solution. Black people that disagree with me, black people who do not have, the same frame of mind as myself or do not agree with me. That is her go-to, her
And if a friend is
solution.
gonna make you choose something over something like that, and not just fucking be there for you when you're going through something, or and be like that in the friendship and air your shit online, they're not a real friend. I'm sorry to tell you, they're not a real friend at all. I don't know, fresher ingredients. I'm
Billy
gonna do tomorrow.
facts. Dark stuff, casually, just like that.
Maybe I'll go to Montreal with Dom. How about that? Hi, Che. She went behind my back and blabbed to my mom. Told her everything that was going on too, without my consent. I don't want to lose my friend. Blah blah blah. I know you're concerned, but that doesn't give you a free pass to just like start making all these fucking go crazy and like just tell whoever you want and say whatever you want. And like I also didn't want her to go to fucking Dom. She offended that he called her a whore. That's disgusting. But you should have seen what she fucking said to him. Called him a goof, a fucking like everything, like under the book. Like I didn't want her to do that, you know. Oh, hope she was lying. Either way, she was in the wrong. What Marcy did next. Thank you, Marcy.
Marcy, what Marcy did next, £2. Hope she was lying. Either way, she was in the wrong. Well, Marcy, she was not lying. So, themes Marcy's kind of catching on there that this might be some truth to the accusations.
I appreciate it. Yeah, can they not? Can you not take your money back? I think like you can retract. Can't you not? I don't know. Why would you know? If Shannon's concerned I'm in danger, which I'm not, but if she's concerned about that, she needs to handle it privately and not on the fucking internet,
Good night, Moo
where she
F.
knows
Take
that
care.
1,700 people are watching, and now all these rumors are gonna fucking start because of her. You know, you can retract super chats. Yeah. No, I didn't.
Haley the
No, I didn't.
Scorpion.
I was using that as an example. Nobody raped and beat me. Goodbye.
Jesus.
That's exactly
Okay.
why I'm fucking pissed that she would come on here and say shit like that.
There we go. She is blocking again. Lottie Perez says she's mad at herself, not Shannon truly. Hey, that is a possibility that she's angry that, she in essence isn't getting what she wants. Like she's trying to make this work, but you can't make a bad relationship work. Just, leave. Get in another one. You can't. What she's trying to do is retrain this guy. I use this word, retraining people. A lot of people think that when they are in a relationship, they can retrain people. That is the wrong train of thought to go into a relationship with. You cannot retrain people. Please don't do it. Do not try to retrain people. Just get in a relationship where you two are vibing, you two have the same interests, and everything is good. Don't try and get yourself into a bad relationship and then try to retrain somebody and have them like what you like, act the way how you want them to act, because that is just not gonna work out for you.
Those are fucking serious accusations. But anyways, even if people call police, and it won't happen, but even if that happened, I'd be like, no, you can't do anything unless the person, you know what I mean? Like, no, nothing happened. It's not true. Nothing happened. Oh, she discredited herself the moment she decided to air her dirty laundry. This was not the place for the outburst.
All right, so Oak One is like for $4.99. She discredited herself the moment she decided to air your dirty laundry for everyone to see. This was not the place for the outburst. Yeah, I can understand that, but if you've tried somewhere else and that didn't work out, why not try here? Because at the end of the day, your actions have a purpose. Your actions is to save somebody's life, because her life is in danger. It might not be in imminent danger, but you never know. Like the next time she's over at his place could be her last time. I would think what Shannon did was the best thing to do. Mood Meow is a new member. Thank you for joining the Fire Squad, Mood Meow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome.
You need to grow up, Shannon. You don't fucking think before you go off. You've always been like that. You don't care about who you hurt when you fucking run your mouth. When you're angry. You know it. Lindsay, I want more of Pete's sexy voice. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm like, seriously, like, holy shit with the super chats. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. You want Pete's sexy voice? You want Pete to come in here? He's in his boxers. Pete!
Facts, Faith.
He does not hit me.
Yeah, he does. I hate this house calling she does with Pete. It's so disrespectful. The best thing to do is get up, take your phone with you, go to his room door, knock until he answers. This screaming is very disrespectful. What if he's on the phone? What if he's doing activities that he doesn't want you to be screaming at him from a different room across the hallway?
What? Clapped and flinched? No, I didn't. You guys imagine things. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. Anyways. This is bullshit.
Wait a second. Raining V2 says, we could tell he hits you when he clapped and you flinched in fear. You got caught in the spider trap, but you refused to let anyone help. Well, did Raining V2 get blocked? Let's see.
She must know what goes on online about you when she did that. Exactly. Like... Where's my charger? Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I did not know that a goof in Canada is what the equivalent of a chomo is. If you guys know what a chomo is.
There's no retracting, really?
I learned something.
For sure. It's like crazy then, SJM, if you're really sending me all that money. Wow, I feel like I freaking owe them something. Message me, DM me or something. Actual lunatic, like
Facts, Yuki. Yuki says the irony, crying online that you're in an abusive relationship and then insulting friends for taking it seriously. Exactly.
publicly
Facts.
outs their friends like that.
Oh, you guys don't know what
No.
a chomo is? Well,
Oh,
Google
I'm
it.
not calling. No, I'm not interested. Like seriously. That's why I'm sick of everybody. This is how I get treated by people who care and love about me in my life. Just so you know. Yeah. Thanks, Oak. I don't know how to check if I can.
Oh my god, old darling. See, this is the reality of things. Like, this woman doesn't have no sense of the impact this man can have to your life. People are legally blind because of domestic abuse. People are crippled because of domestic abuse. People have lung problems, have brain injuries because of domestic abuse, and she's out here willy-nilly not taking it seriously. Oh darling, I'm very sorry to hear this. I had to have a CT scan to rule out brain damage. That is the reality. I'm sorry you had to go through that. If people would just learn that you have to get away from these situations, because this can be very, very, very serious.
Why?
Lottie,
I don't get this thing with.
Lottie, if she doesn't, get real, and wake up, then her rock bottom hasn't happened yet. Unfortunately, she doesn't see this as a rock bottom, so we're gonna have to see what happens.
Focus. That's what been trying to do. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to
Rock
focus on the
spiders.
positive. And,
Wow, learn something new, Leanda. Thank you for that.
I'm not gonna say like yes, like Dom and I have had bad. Like we've had some really toxic times, and I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to air it online. I don't want to talk about it. And I confided in her, and I understand friends being concerned. Actually, I did tell Marissa too, and Danielle. I confided in them when I told them that things we've been clean off of fucking really crappy shit
Facts, ahoy.
for a while now, and it's been nothing but good. We're completely different people together, and I want to give it another chance. I want to see if we can get healthier together because I really believe in this person in a lot of ways. And they said, you know what? Do what you want to do. Just be careful. Just, and I just talk about um, like arguments we would have or stuff like that. Just like confiding in a friend about a boyfriend, you know. Sue Magoo, forget it. We love you. Breathe, darling. It hurts you. Bye. Thank you, Sue Magoo. I appreciate it.
Nope, Sumagu is enabling. You should not be doing that, Sumagu. Should take this seriously. Here's another reality. Thank you for sharing, Pagan Ways. Pagan Ways says, I had to get dentures because of the abuse. Yes, teeth kicked in. And look, I'm sorry you had to go through that, Pagan Ways, but it's hard, it's tough, and I'm sorry, so sorry you had to go through this. But once again, this is a reality that this can and will happen to people.
Yeah, Moonlight. That's all you can do. No, I don't feel like she is being. Sorry. Like, you don't do that. Take us on a road trip with. If I do get the money, I will definitely use it on my channel, guys. Yeah, road trip with Pete. That would be fun. It's been a while.
That would be nice, but I don't think so. Maya Holmes is like, can someone fill me in on what's happening? Well, things have come to light, Maya Holmes. We are realizing that Foodie Beauty has definitely been in an abusive relationship with Dom, and she was outed publicly by her friend Shannon, and now she is having a problem trying to retcon this situation, trying to deflect, and trying to make it seem as if nothing is going on. Yep. And all at the same time, when people are trying to help her, she is e-begging all at the same time. She has no shame.
Like our relationship and just him as a person is so much more complex than what I've aired out. I've just shown bad, you know, and I just think that it's just like I don't know. I don't know, Chucky.
Chucky for $5 Canadian. I think she's in the wrong, but do you think that it came from a place of malice, or could she just not handle her emotions? I think it came from a place of concern for a person that you have friendly feelings for. You have a connection. So, in my opinion, yeah, a lot of people will disagree with me, but honestly, if I was in her shoe, I would just outed her like this. I know it's wrong to out people in public, but the situation wise, if I outed her in private and it didn't work, I would just out her in public and have all these eyes on it, because at the end of the day, I don't want her alive. She doesn't have to be my friend anymore if, she is so concerned and angry at me for outing her. But I think that would be the best strategy at this moment. Shenanigans is saying, I have to get going, everyone. Take care. Well, take care, Shenanigans. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate it.
I think for Shannon, she can't handle her emotions. She can't handle her anger. And I don't know. I can understand you being upset by what I've told you, but like then I'm not gonna tell you shit. Like, like that's what when I go to a friend, I just want like an unconditional fucking non-judgmental. I don't expect you to go and fucking um, after I tell you what some about somebody, go and fucking tell them I told you and I gave them shit and everything and start a war with them and then come online and fucking flip out. Like you have the fucking right to do that. You don't have the right to do that, and it's not cool. And yeah, like I'm not talking to that person for a while. I just don't fucking have the mental capacity to deal with it right now.
Yeah, Chrissy, she does want Shannon to enable her after knowing that fact. I couldn't enable somebody like that because I would be enabling them to 6 feet under.
Yeah.
See, you would have a different perspective if you have been abused, if you've been in situations where you've had concussions, broken bones, you've been paralyzed, you've been beaten unconscious. You have a hell of a different perspective where you would think what I'm saying to do is outing people publicly, which is very uncool, but I still would do it. You would have that perspective where, yes, I wish somebody would have done that for me. And this is what Big B is saying. I would do the same, Monty. I wish someone had done it for me, because they understand that this is very serious. You can get extremely hurt. And I'm sorry that happened to you, Aunt Bickley. I really am. And once again, here we go. Another example of reality. There's so much people in the chat that have been through this and they understand what's going on. Like, this is not funny. This is not a game. You can't compare it to grape. Like, seriously, people get hurt.
It was private.
Juicy J,
Exactly.
you are right.
No, it's okay, Don. I'm totally fine. Well, um, that's my decision. So that's the end of it.
Not again is saying, so then everyone in her chat has not had that happen to them, and that's why they are enabling her to continue. Not necessarily. Remember, she runs her chat room like a dictatorship, right? So I'm sure there's people who have had this happen to them. If you have 1,000 people watching you, there's going to be a few people that have gone through abuse. So when you factor that in, people would say something, but remember, whenever you say something, what does she do? She boots you. Look what happened to Purple Glitter. Purple Glitter said something, she booted Purple Glitter. Annie P said something before, she wants Annie P to apologize. You say something, you get the boot. You either stay in line within the dictatorship, yes, she's the Putin of YouTube, or you get the F out. That's it with her. Purple Drank Yoshi, take care.
Okay. I'll be alright. You need to chance, Joe. Maldi plots. Person. And I'm not with the fucking abuser. Jesus. Oh my god. So fucked up. I love you too, Gene.
Thanks, Angel Cake. Shady Booty, good night. Take care.
You know, I guess
Dr. Emily, facts.
I share my life. I expect people to listen, have an opinion, but not really judge, I guess. You know what I mean? There's a difference between having an opinion and like judging and like really just going like, I don't know. It's just, yeah, peace would never, 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 never fucking. Super chats lit tonight. Yeah, wow.
Basically, not again, that is what I would say. That's happening. And that's sad, but it's a reality.
Louis! I love you, Louis. Sorry, I don't think I've ever told her to fuck off in like my entire friendship, but that like really fucking pissed me off. Like, you don't do that. Take shit to the grave. That's just the right thing to do.
Oh boy. The foreshadowing, taking shit to the grave is just the right thing to do. Nope, it's the wrong thing to do because she could literally go to the grave the next time she's over at this guy's house. These people are enabling. Oh boy. Yes, Kara would. She has to keep this up. She was told. Better keep this up, as this would have been gone.
Yes, we have to bees, Lewis. I'm still Euro beezing. You think anyone's gonna keep me from Euro beezing? I don't fucking think so.
Hey, no. Taya, you know it. Thanks for watching.
No, I don't think Shannon dogs my family. Save them for BBJ. I know, like, don't interfere. That's the thing. Everyone, like, I feel like I don't have a right to live my life, make decisions for myself.
Hey, Carla like, L.
Even if you think it's a bad one, I have reasons for them.
I've been hearing this, Chantel. I've been hearing that he abused his ex-girlfriend died of a heart attack. All this stuff that's going on the farms. You know what? I'm gonna compile all of this stuff and then see if like there's any facts to this, because we've been hearing a lot of stuff, and the more we're hearing, the more I want to really look into this. So we'll have to see. Plus, yeah, Shannon came over to FFG. Shannon told FFG to contact her on, I believe, Instagram or Facebook. I believe it was Instagram, or was it Twitter? I can't remember, but yeah, there's going to be some stuff that's going to come to light. And I overall think this is a very, very good thing that is happening right now, because the pressure is on Foodie Beauty as well as Dom can't just do whatever they want to do because, it's behind closed doors and nobody knows about it. Poppycats is saying it's Instagram. Yes. So we're going to hear a lot more about this stuff sooner or later. So we'll see. Dom, we know what Dom's name is. We know where Dom is. So Dom can't just be doing whatever he feels like anymore. The pressure is on. Blue Honeybee says the problem is Chantel won't let anyone tell her otherwise. She will have to learn this lesson on her own. I hope it doesn't end up as badly as it could. I'm hoping the same as well. Cherry is like, it is true about Dom's deceased girlfriend. That is scary if it's true. Very, very, very scary. Starring Shannon, what is the Farms? The Farms is Kiwi Farms. It is a gossip website overall, kiwifarms.net.
You fucking like, it's still my life. I want to have the fucking right to make bad decisions for myself. If that's how I learn my lesson, whatever. It's still my right to fuck up. It's still my right to trust.
I get that, but sometimes bad decisions can kill you. You do not want to have your bad decisions turn deadly. So she can do whatever she want to do, but bad decisions can be extremely fatal. Chantel, you got to understand that.
Myself. I think what I'm doing is a good thing, and that's what I want to do. Obviously, I think the good outweighs the bad. So,
Leela D, she's doing that. Justifications over and over and over again.
Anyways, I don't get, like, I don't know. Like, why get mad at me for something that, like, what the fuck? I didn't even do anything. Documentary.
I saw that as well,
oh
Janelle. I saw that. It was like, yeah, comment about Dom going to jail for stabbing his ex-girlfriend like multiple times. I hear all sorts of stuff. His ex died, this happened, that happened. I'm like, yo, this is extremely scary.
Hey dear, cheers for BBJ. Louis, do you like The Weeknd's new song or no? She kept going on and on. Yeah, like I saw her come in and I was like, oh no, like, people are gonna fucking wonder why my best friend who's supposed to be supporting me, she knows how people fucking judge me online, come in here and be like, oh, I hate Dom. Okay, well, I know you hate him because you fucking went, I get it. Like, even when she was going through something similar with her boyfriend, I was still respectful to him, even though he was a piece of shit. Just for her, like not to cause, I don't know. Don't air your shit online for clout. Yeah, I hope it's not. Like, oh my god, I don't think it is, but yeah, I don't even know who to fucking trust anymore. Like. Because Chantal's last will and testament, you guys at the end of the day don't know the guy. You don't know what happened. You weren't there. All it is speculation. You really don't know a whole lot. Okay? And
how's it speculation though when you tell somebody you're being abused? Like you're literally telling them word of mouth that, hey, I'm being abused. And then they are regurgitating that information and passing it on to other people. How is this speculation?
Of course, you're going to see him as a piece of shit. If all I've ever told you was that he's treated like all the bad stuff too. And I just feel like, obviously for me to like, I just, this person in a lot of ways is good for me. And I'm in love, so it's my choice, and
the L word.
I feel like that's my decision. That's my right, I don't know.
Farms are down. Leanda is saying Stockholm syndrome.
Support and privacy. Exactly.
Speaking of which, I want some support and privacy.
Poppy Cats is saying, I envision that Chantel is also physically violent when she's on narcotics. But she's been on narcotics in front of us, and has she done anything violent to BBJ or Sam? We haven't seen that. Has she done anything to Pete's? We haven't seen that. So can we really say that though, Poppy Cats? Let me see your thoughts.
What are you doing? Why does he always look bewildered? You friggin' beezer. Ears. 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 He looks muscular. Well, he's packing. He's packing. He's packing.
Oh yes. Should be used.
Luxie, I talked about this previously, why the farms was down, because there was a DDoS attack going on the farms weeks ago. I think it's still going on. DDoS means a distributed denial of service attack. So pretty much as the new way, instead of nuking sites these days, nuking does not work, because I used to know somebody that used to nuke sites and people on like MIRC and on peer-to-peer systems. Best way to do it is now DDoS. Is this person who, I can't remember the name now, but they've been trying to take the site down, and they're now having a lot of issues. But the person who owns the site has been bringing it back up over and over and over again. So yeah, we'll see what happens. The Kiwi Farms is going to be up by tomorrow. Veronica Sawyer, hey.
That's what I was trying to do, is stop talking about it. And now look at the can of worms you opened up. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. Oh, fuck. This is why having people in your life is overrated sometimes. Honestly, like you can't trust anybody.
Facts, Natasha. Facts.
Like, what the I think the only person I can trust in my life for real is Pete's. Like 100%. A 100% trust? Even that. Like,
Chris Chan topic is hot right now.
I don't even trust my own family 100%. That's sad to say. I don't.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss you.
You want to hug? Come here.
Dee, this is facts. Why is it a can of worms if you aren't abused? Exactly. Why? Why is it a problem? If it's a lie, then why is this?
Sorry. Sam, what
or why she's saying it the way she's saying it?
Yeah, Punisher. Can't choose your family. I'm not saying I don't love my family or whatever. I'm just saying, like, oh.
Amy Smith, anything is a possibility right now. I think the whole narrative of moving could or could not be because of Dom. If she really had to move because of the property management company, then there was a good chance she was trying to move with Dom, because I stated that in a video from like 2 months ago. So it's still on the table. A lot of it is on the table still. You never know with this woman. This woman is infatuated with a guy that is all bad for her, and she can do any and anything. She can literally get up and move in with him tomorrow if she had the money, but she doesn't have the money nor the credit, so that would be rather very difficult.
Be there by noon? Sure, come on. Come on over. I'll meet you. Seriously, I would meet you. We could do a stream meeting SJM. Well, that's fine. They don't have to trust me. I know nobody. I know. Like literally nobody in my life trusts me. I know that. Why do you think like people? Everyone lies. Everyone like. Give me a break. Rudyard Kipling, Lindsay. That's a good one. I think I get it. Maybe not. What? men too much. Seems like Marissa, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Marissa. I meant like people like in. Yes, but Marissa's actually.
Dixie Normans, this is another thing. He can barely tolerate a day with her. Yeah, we seen that as an issue when she had to go after 2 days. He was done with her. He already got what he wanted, and he wanted her out. And she didn't want to go. So we're seeing that as well. Poppycats is saying this S Jam person is the one super chatting up to $1,000. Yeah, hundreds upon hundreds of dollars in the last couple of days, just feeding into this whole negative situation. Instead of, feeding into a positive situation like what is pinned right now in the chat with the whole GoFundMe campaign. It is still running. We are at $1,255. Our goal is $3,500. So please help out my mouth, Samantha. She is trying to pay for her medical bills. She's has an illness and she is healing. Please check out her burn story and donate if you can. $5 can go a long way. If you can donate more, then why not? But we're still campaigning for that. See, S-Jam's money could easily go towards that, and that's a positive in somebody's life. Instead, it is being snorted away by 2 noses and 4 nostrils. And what is going to happen at the end of it all? Nothing. Just a lot of addiction and problems with the healthcare system, because they can be a burden on the healthcare system because of what they're doing. So what can I say? Money down the drain. That's it.
Actually, like, even though we have never met physically in person, you're like, yeah, you're a true friend for sure. Yeah, I trust my beezers on here.
She trusts her beezers, right? As in get in line or get out.
Well,
thank you,
no, Joe,
Luxie.
it's not happening to me, so yeah. It doesn't matter. Like I said, Joe, people can care and not air your dirty laundry online, right?
I think Applejack's had to go to bed.
And actually, I don't want to see you either here. Just come in here and just be negative all the time either. It's starting to really get on my nerves. You're like the only one who's really negative anymore.
Arlene R says, this makes me so grateful that I am out of the abusive situation that I was stuck in for years. No one could convince me to leave until I was ready to love myself enough to make a change. I think this is where Foodie Beauty is at. She's right in this situation right now where no one is going to convince her to leave. Right? This is what we're seeing. All of this stuff is still happening, but she is still not convinced.
All the time.
Luxie, thank you so much for your kind words.
Yeah. Will you live here? Yeah, in my real life.
She's all about the S-Jam. You see, I keep going back to this. You wanna affect change in Chantel, then affect her bottom line, which is money. See, S-Jam is the one, spitting out the blue faces, the greenbacks, whatever you want to call it. As long as you are showing Chantel those blue faces, then she's gonna act like your best friend. Once that gets shut down, then you are gone. Look what happened to Shiny for Christ. She was, throwing the blue faces around until she didn't have the blue faces anymore. And then look what Foodie Beauty did to her. The same thing.
Twisty Misty Lewis, I wish. How's Bradley? Block delete from chat. Hi, Travonda. Well, it's true,
Poppycats, blue faces are American bills. Remember, they were called greenbacks before because they were more green, but now the bills look more blue. So that's what I'm talking about. Blue faces are American dollar bills.
You're being beat. Just like stupid, like really negative stuff all the time. Fucking Oh, I don't like people like I don't know. I just fuck like why do I just want to like leave me alone? Everybody, leave me alone. No, I'm just kidding. Told you, I can see your comments, but don't be a negative Nancy.
Stace of the
Yeah,
jungle.
like
Hello,
S
hello,
Jam. Who
hello.
are you? Are you Frank?
Alyssa. Alyssa is going to bed. Good night, Alyssa, and take care. Nice seeing you in the chat. I know it's late. It's 1:26 a.m. here in East Coast, North America. You have a good night, whoever is leaving us. Take care.
I want to meet S Jam now. Who's next? Thank you. Who's next? Means love all people and give them a chance. Thank you. Means love all people and give them a chance, but none too much. Anyone can let you down or leave you. Yeah. And she especially didn't know the whole story because I didn't call her to talk to her about it yet, you know? Because honestly, I didn't want to. I felt judged by her. Like, I felt like I was being
Yeet.
judged. Gambit Jones, welcome to Very Important Users. Ready, set, views. The pot is soaking in the sink.
Oranges, oranges. What are you gonna do about that membership? Oranges, oranges. Are you gonna go back, or are you gonna, leave for good? Tell me.
Like it. Gambit Jones. Hi, Gambit Jones.
Yes, hit the like button on the way home.
Go for a walk with S Jams. You want to go for a walk, S Jams? Yeah, Brooke K. Sorry, but fuck.
I didn't even know S Jams had a channel. Like, seriously, this is things with Chantel change literally in like a day. Like, wow, okay, so I'm gonna have to look at this channel now. I had no idea.
I wouldn't put it past her to somebody will reach out to her and be like, "Can I see your DMs?" And she'll probably put the DMs on the farms or something. I don't know. At this point, I mean, I wouldn't think she would do that, but I don't know.
Copycats, it seems so.
Maybe. The pot situation. No, I'm gonna wash it off camera. It's soaking in hot water and soap.
No, that pot is nasty. Trixie Ellie gave £5. You need to set boundaries with Joe. He is controlling. Well, the boundary she needs to set is with herself and with, Dom. But she isn't setting boundaries. She seems to be setting more like a wall between herself and her friends. Like Shannon has established the boundary herself. She's not going to let Dom talk to her however she wants. She's not going to let Dom, push her around. And she is going to stand up for herself as well as her friend. See, Foodie Beauty has no boundaries. She's not standing up for herself, and she is letting Dom push her around and abuse her at all angles. So speaking of boundaries, that's exactly what Foodie Beauty needs to do. Set some boundaries.
Set boundaries with Joe. He's controlling. Thank you for the super chat. Would I do her? Yeah. What? Sorry.
Oh boy.
Take it.
Lottie Perez, that is a possibility.
I definitely have, I can assure you.
She might do a chargeback. You never know.
I'm sorry it lasted a long time for her, even though she betrayed you. I know it probably still hurts hanging there.
Hey, Polly, what's up?
Yeah, thank you so much. Obviously, it's just I'm like shocked. I'm kind of shocked, Just like...
There's a good possibility that S Jams is Donald Duck. I'm not even gonna lie, because where is Donald Duck being these past few days? See, she makes it rain a lot in everybody's channel, right? So where is she? It could be S Jams because of what happened the past few days. You never know.
Leak DMs, yeah. That'll be nice. Pot has an odor after you clean it. Simmer on the stove with water and vinegar. Yeah, Marissa. Yeah, that's what somebody else sent. See, you know everything because somebody sent a DM to Pete telling you that too. Will apple cider vinegar work? Because that's all I have.
I'm trying to find S Jam's channel. Oh,
What did SJam say?
Vulgar Darling's like S Jam is the man. He kind of looks like Chantal. Oh boy. Do you have the channel link, Vulgar Darling?
I'm so hated in the chats. Why is SJam hated? That's okay, Chantal, the last will and testament. I don't ever come on here looking for sympathy from people. I come on here always just to share. I don't even want, you know what? I don't need a reaction from people. I just want people to listen to me. Obviously, no, I do want a reaction actually, but
Yeah, I'm trying to find out Lee the Scorpion. As we do, Sweet Amelia gave 10 Australian dollars. Let it go. Let it go. Relax, baby. Sorry, I'm not rich. This will have to do. Further enabling. Yeah, I will throw the pot out. There's no way. That pot is just full of nasty, 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 nasty stuff. Arlene R is saying at Bella Wolf, my heart breaks because my children were affected by seeing the abuse I was receiving. Totally messed us all up. That's another thing, Arlene. Thank you for sharing this difficult situation that you went through. That yes, when children especially see that you're being attacked by who's supposed to be your loving partner that you should confide in, it really affects their personality among other things. So once again, I'm very sorry you had to go through that, Arlene. I'm very sorry a lot of people who have not spoken are going through this stuff or did go through this stuff recently, and it is extremely hard. Blue Honeybees is saying, haha, that's all she wants is attention. It seems so. She is an attention magnet. Cherry is asking, how do you know S. Gems is a man? Anyone can put a picture up. Exactly. Anybody. That's why it could be a sock account for sure. Oranges, Poranges, what's up? You have boomer tendencies? Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
who's next?
I search for S. Gems as well, Chantal. I can't find it.
Shit. I know, Trevonda, apparently. Learning that the hard way. Sweet Amelia, let it go, let it go. Relax, baby. Sorry, I'm not rich. This will have to do. Oh my God, Sweet Amelia, thank you so much. That's plenty. Thank you. Definitely white vinegar first choice, but since you only have caffeine, yeah, I'll have to use that, unfortunately. Where'd Jesus go? Yeah, I know,
I
Joe.
did
That's why
not see
Joe's
your
here. Like,
link.
even though you guys, like, I think he just, like, anxiety. Like, I give him anxiety. Because I think he does, like, he's been around forever, so I think he comes from a place of, like, what was I going to say? What did that remind me of? Because he is loyal, even though you can be a friggin' annoying geezer too, Joe. But I'll kick your ass if you don't shut up. Okay, old man Smithy, who's that? Who cares, man? I know people care. That's the thing. Like,
Oh
I don't
boy,
mind
is
people
this the
caring.
channel?
But
Wait a second here.
don't make things
We're
worse.
gonna maybe do some investigating here. SJam 2007. I see it here. I see that what this person looks like. I'm sure a lot of you are extremely curious. So hopefully this is right. I will put it up on the screen since Vulgar Darling is saying that, yeah, this is the person. Okay, here we go. I'll put it up on the screen and let's look at what's going on here. So this is SJam 2007, comes up as SJam. I got some videos here, and this is what they look like. Going back years and years, over a decade ago. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Okay then. So I have all these videos from so long ago. Okay. Not much views actually on the videos, but nothing wrong with not having much views on the videos. Vacation in Niagara Falls, Canada. Look at that. Are they Canadian? Let's find out, folks. We gotta find out. Jay, what you saying, bro? Come on. Yes, they are from Canada. I figured out though. 39,743 views with like I believe hundreds of videos. Hundreds of videos. I guess they did the whole day thing. I tried that as well. Didn't really work out for me doing the whole day one type of thing vlog. But they're getting a lot of attention now. Last video was 10 months ago. Okay. Yeah, Yuki, sure. Let's keep our opinions well, we can keep our opinions, but let's keep our commentary as neutral as possible. Or if they're not neutral, they're positive, let's keep them positive, but let's keep them neutral. Okay. Is what from Ontario? Puppy cats, I am. What's up? Call me Kay is from Ontario. Well, welcome, my fellow Ontarian. I'm from the GTA. What's up? Melabella, YouTube has proven Canadians are strange. Yeah, facts. We're strange, yeah. So, okay, so that is S Jams right then and there. All right, let's just continue. We've seen it. This is the channel. 260 subscribers, S Jam, but more like S Jam 2007, then it will come up. Foxy ASMR, well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Who else just joined? Thank you for joining. Christine Lam is like, someone said he looks like a toe. Carla E, he said he lived by her. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe they're going to meet. You never know. If he's throwing that kind of money around, then why not? Melabella, I'm Canadian. I can say that. It's all good, Melabella. It is all good. Poppycat says the S Jam connection because in the chat the person said they live in Ontario. All right, we got the French connection. We got the Ontarian connection right here. Giving me different outlook on Canadians now. That is hilarious. They do look alike, says Billy. I'm gonna leave my thoughts for that, elsewhere. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave my thoughts on that elsewhere. Anyways, that is S Jams. Let's get back to some more Foodie Beauty. Oh, nice. Call me Kay.
Making things worse for
Vegas doll, maybe you need to take a break. It's sometimes hard when you build up a recollection of all the harmful and bad things that have happened in your life. So maybe take a break and we can see you tomorrow. How about that, Vegas doll? Yeah, sometimes this can be extremely triggering. So Vegas doll, if it's triggering to you, just take a break, relax, get some sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Of course, there's so many people in here right now because of everything fucking drama.
Oh, you're in the 6th, Sarah
drama,
Smith.
Yay.
I didn't know that.
Thanks to Shannon. I'm just going to say that throughout the night. Thanks, Shannon. I'm a grown woman. At the end of the day, that's it. I'm not saying that I'm being this is not an admission of abuse, but it's just to tell you.
All right, call me Kay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna meet up at Sagittarius Shotty's house because I think I'm on the in with Theo. We connected a few days ago when she came in my chat. She thought it was cool reacting to her video with Sagittarius Shotty. With the chat and her and I hit it off. So I think, I got an in with Sagittarius Shotty at the moment. So you never know. Everybody from the 6th, we're meeting up at Sagittarius Shotty's place for some fun times and party.
Even if there was a woman on our street when I was living in my hometown, we would hear her every night screaming, being beaten and like actually being really beaten.
Jesus.
You guys heard me on the live stream. I was laughing my ass off.
Why is that funny? Did you people just hear what she said? So a woman is screaming, being beaten, and she thinks this is funny? What?
To tell you, even if there was a woman on our street when I was living in my hometown, we would hear her every night screaming, being beaten and like actually being really beaten. You guys heard me on the live stream. I was laughing my ass off.
That's not cool.
Just because we joke with each other rudely sometimes, it's It's like an endearment thing. Like it's not friggin'. You know what I mean?
That's not even funny. Why would you laugh at somebody screaming being beaten? Like this woman's, sense of self priorities and what's funny and what's not funny is this is not okay. That is not okay whatsoever.
Like, but I know I said that people are gonna take that the wrong way. But I understand that.
Hopefully
But
she
this
wasn't,
woman was being,
Donnie.
so we called the cops one time.
I'm not sure what the context is, but the way how she is saying it right now seems like what she is saying is that she thought it was funny, but it's not funny. So hopefully this is, we're not reading it in the proper context, but how she's explaining it makes it seem like she's laughing at somebody that was screaming being beaten.
Or so, I think somebody on the street called the cops, and the cops would show up. Do you want to press charges? And she would always say no, and there's nothing they can do. As far as I know, I don't know for sure, but I remember that incident. I thought that was so messed up. So just kind of like starting those kind of rumors when people don't know. Uh, like I'm trying to keep situations private. People don't know what's going on because I'm not talking about anything, and not just that, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's just something so messed up to say, like to everybody online. Besides, call my mom. Yeah, yeah. Like I would be like, I'm worried. I would at least say I'm worried about you. If you don't tell your mom, I'm gonna tell her. But something like, um, I don't know. No, Brooke, this is someone else. I don't think she went to the farms. Well, how do you know peacock butterfly? Like, you don't know, like, how we are, like, on a regular with each other. You only known when I was mad at him and, like, we were in fights or whatever, you know? So that's the thing. But thank you for the super chat. Um,
Yes, make up Maggie. That
make
is true.
merchandise with thanks, Shannon, on the front and Angry Buffalo on the back. Angry Buffalo.
Here is a voice of reason. Peacock butterfly for $4.99 US says, Foodie Beauty, he treats you like dirt. Some of us have been there and we got out. You don't deserve this. Facts. Peacock butterfly. Let's see how Chantel reacts to that, because it seems she does not like any opposition to her thoughts.
I mean, we also we do like make fun of each other sometimes as jokes. It's fun. We don't make fun of each other mean, and like if it means funny, and but we guys don't also like we also say like, I love you and like you're so sexy and stuff like that. It's not, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not here to try to like justify myself and everything. I just, hi Krista. These are my decisions I'm making, and um, if things turn out to be bad, then I'm prepared to take responsibility and learn from it and deal with it. Welcome, Simba has questions. Ready, set, bees.
Take care, Natasha. Have a good one at work. Take care. We'll see you another time.
And don't be effing annoying, because I know you can be. No, I'm just joking. I'm kidding, Simba. Sorry.
So somebody wanted to get caught up. Who was it again? Here we go. I'm trying to find the person. So if you don't know and you just yes.
Yeah, we don't.
So a lot of stuff has changed. I think it was you who wanted to get caught up. If you're not sure, Dom has been outed as a domestic abuser by Shannon, which is now, I guess, Foodie Beauty's ex good friend. And Shannon outed her first with, her parental unit, and now publicly in this clean stream earlier today. So there you go. You're caught up.
Don't like make fun of each other. Like, oh, don't throw him under the bus when you're mad, because you will get over it, but everyone will still be mad. Exactly, Travonda. Chantal, don't throw him under the bus when you're mad because you will get over it, but everyone else will still be mad. Exactly. And
As long as you are not a citizen, you can get deported for anything. Any breaking of the law, they will put you into deportation proceedings. The same thing in the States and any first world country for the matter. But what differs is each country's likelihood of deporting you based on the crime you have committed. So if you stole something, you'll get put in deportation proceedings. If you got into an accident and you were charged criminally, you can get put into deportation proceedings. But it all depends on the severity, but they will always put you in deportation proceedings for anything that is criminal, no matter how severe or it is overall. Hopefully that explains everything. But yeah, that is what will happen if he does get formally charged. And I think domestic abuse is a very serious thing that he most likely won't be able to overcome unless he has a good lawyer. And if he's using Chantel for money, then the likelihood of him getting a good lawyer is slim to none.
that's exactly
Yes.
anything. Even like I had no right to
Yes. So DV count. Yes, for sure.
talk about any of this online to you guys without talking to the person because I don't consider how it affects other people's lives, which is exactly what happened with Shannon. Like this is Gianna's baby.
Polly gone wrong is saying it's extremely rare to get deported from Canada. Extremely rare. I knew a few people that have been deported, Polly, from Canada, but they had more serious things like this. I heard this story. I was talking to this girl, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I had an ex-boyfriend, and he was drug running in a car. He didn't have his license. He was drug running to Kitchener Waterloo area. He was speeding, and they caught him, and his case went through the system, and he got deported. Another guy got deported because some people are so silly. He overstayed his welcome in Canada, and instead of laying low, he was driving his girlfriend's car around. I'm like, dude, if you overstayed your welcome, that means your driver's license is not valid because you've been here for years when you're only supposed to be here for 6 months. He kept on driving around. The cops, pulled him over, checked everything. He got put into deportation proceedings because he overstayed his welcome. So I'm not really sure how hard it is or how easy it is to get deported from Canada, but in America, I know it is extremely easy to get deported because you can literally get deported for any and everything when it comes to United States of America. They have very harsh deportation laws there, so we'll see.
World. I think Chantal can handle herself. She seems pretty happy from what I see.
Yeah, he's an
Living life
immigrant.
with him. Yes, Gianna, thank you. Oh yeah, I mean like, you know. Oh my god. Okay, Raquel's landlord, can you like change your name so you're not disrespecting Raquel? She's a mod here. Thank you. Or else I'll have to delete you. Thank you.
I was actually stating examples from what I've known of other people getting deported. All we know that is he is an immigrant. He doesn't have citizenship yet, so there is an ability to deport him if he does something that is against the law.
If you're a paying member, because I love Raquel. Brooke, it's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes. Love ya. Thank you, Monica. Mario Kart is a trigger. Oh yeah, Mario Kart. Sorry. Mercy, you must hate me. I always say I'm gonna play. Mia. I think too, and I don't want to say this to sound racist. I think sometimes, like us white people, when we interact, I find like sometimes when I talk to people who are like Arabic or
Cherry, that is very true. It's not like they can't deport, but that comes into heavy consideration. So when you're in deportation proceedings, they always ask you along the lines of, is there anybody or people in your country um, that you are in fear of? So along those lines, so where if you are at risk of being killed in your country of origin, then they will consider that and they will look into it. So there's a lot of people. Actually, there was this guy. He was from London, Ontario, Canada, and he was undeportable because when he came here, the country that he got here from was a country, but then when he got into deportation proceedings, the country didn't exist anymore. So what they put on his record was he could stay here because he was deported but undeportable because his country no longer existed. So the dude is like literally deported from Canada but still allowed to stay in the country. Super, super weird, but that happened, and I know of that happening. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can happen in terms of deportation proceedings and stuff. But yeah, you did make a very good point, Cherry, that they will look into that.
Like African or from like a, maybe even it's just like sometimes other cultures can seem like talk loud to us, like the way they talk.
Yes,
Like
Santiago. Yes, he
speaking
was
of, we all met when we
nationless,
were mad at her.
and that's what they put on his stuff, and they literally had him still stay here because he no longer had a country to go back
Because
to.
we are females, is what we do. Yes. Thank you, sweet Amelia. Thank you. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, like sometimes, like in BB2, like they'll talk on the phone with their family. I'm like, are you guys yelling and arguing at each other? It sounds like they're mad. It's like they talk very animated and intensely. Do you know what I mean? Oh, is that bad? Is that bad to say? I hope that's not bad to say. Oh my god. I don't know. Was that insensitive? BB never yelled at me. It sounded like he was yelling when he would talk because of the way he talks. Like his I don't like because of the way his language sounds, maybe phonetically. Um, my dad got that real bad. He's mad at you, throw the person under the bus. Exactly. I'm not like that. I don't throw people under the bus when I'm mad at them. Like I don't go dirty and like air your shit and like
Yeah,
I'm not like that. I'm not.
it's funny how it's okay if she talks about the abuse and then erases the video like it just didn't happen, but if Shannon talks about the abuse, then oh my gosh, Shannon is airing my dirty laundry. Well, Shannon is just confirming what you told us like a week ago. So what is the
I'm not
problem?
saying I've never done that. I don't know if I've ever done that. Actually, seriously, definitely. I don't think as being an adult. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't remember. We talk with passion. Yeah, passion. Exactly.
She is
They
sunshine.
do speak loud. Yeah, it's not a bad thing or anything. It's just sometimes that could be misinterpreted as anger or do you know what I mean? So maybe you guys heard talking that was like loud, like
You still got the cell
fast.
phone here, right?
Yeah, I do. But no, I'm not. Thank you.
I'm not mad about the cell being up here. It's good to have it in a place where we know where it is.
I'm sorry to hear that, Joe.
And we usually eat up here anyway.
Yeah, we sound like we're beating each other up. Hi, Sonebone. Really? Orange chicken? I wonder if we could make orange chicken. I thought he was joking. Yeah, he was joking. He was even conscious of that. He's like, was anyone mad that I forget what he said to me? And I said, yes. I said, yeah, I think somebody made a comment that you're so awful to me. You were being mean when you were saying that to me.
Shannon, facts.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not like, I don't want to talk about anything. I just, personal like that online, like,
Yeah, folks, I missed that. What did Pete say? Can somebody tell us in the chat? Okay, let me go back. It's just 40 seconds.
Eat up here anyway.
Okay, let's go back.
they do speak loud. Yeah, it's not a bad thing or anything. It's just sometimes that could be misinterpreted as anger or do you know what I mean? So maybe you guys heard talking that was like loud, like
You still got the
fast.
salt in here, right?
Yeah, I do. But no, I'm not. Thank you.
I'm not mad about the salt being up here. It's good to have it in a place where we know where it is.
I'm sorry to hear that, Joe.
And
Oh.
I eat up here anyway.
Yeah. We sound like we're beating each other up. Hi, Sonebone.
It was about the salt.
Really? Orange chicken? I wonder if he could make orange chicken. I thought he was joking. Yeah, he was joking. He was even conscious of that. He's like, was anyone mad that I forget what he said to me, and I said yes. I said yeah. I think somebody made a comment that you're so awful to me. You were being mean when you were saying that to me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not like I don't want to talk about anything. I just personal like that online. You know, like.
Yeah, smash the like button,
Yeah,
folks.
no,
Man, I'm
oh, that's a lot
gonna.
of drama.
I wonder what is gonna happen in the next few hours. Like, really, this situation is so over the top right now. Like, anything and everything can happen. Hey, Vegas doll, it's okay. Maybe we can talk about your situation because I'm trying to do a thing on my second channel where I have like one-on-ones with people so people can really get up and talk either on camera or off camera. So maybe with voice and video, or with just your voice if you're not comfortable showing your face. So maybe we can talk about your past situation if you feel comfortable at the moment. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it, Vegas doll. But yeah, we have been on the subject for some time now. So maybe what I will do is I'll definitely have you if you want to come up and speak, and we can definitely go over what you've been talking about the last 2.5 hours on the stream. So we shall see. Yeah, Pete's was definitely throwing some shade. I think he was very angry. The Lunar Bay, hello. Nice to see you in the chat. I think things are kind of calming down right now.
Pizza Griffin. I need to do some stinky fart. Pizza Griffin? Oh my god.
Polly, I do think it's a good idea.
So much drama.
Vegas doll, no need to be sorry. Sometimes.
Why not? They thought he was trying to kick you out. Oh,
I'm going to say this. Everybody expresses trauma in their own different ways. Some people, they stay quiet. Other people are very verbal. Some people lash out violently because of their past trauma. Don't be sorry for how you are expressing yourself. But I will say there's always a time and a place, and I will give you, Vegas doll, a place to say your piece, which is the one-on-ones that I will be doing fairly shortly. Everything is still coming together, so still give me some time. Trailer Park Davida, hello. Nice to see you. Yes, anybody that wants to can come up. So if you want to, Passionate Libra, then of course we can talk. I think the one-on-ones would be so good. Stace of the Jungle, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
he was joking because when he said that, he looked at me and was fucking laughing his ass off. He makes jokes like that, and I was go, huh, you think you're funny, eh? And then I'm like, fucking, yeah. Or like he'll do like, it fucking makes me laugh, like hysterically. Believe me, if I was offended by that,
Jesus.
you know who I am.
She's still going on about this, like, oh my god, the deflection is real in this one, so strong. Amy Smith, French Fair Girl, says he will try to put the angle of it's us against the world. No one understands. Well, if he is that type of a fiend, he definitely will. If this is not his first rodeo, he definitely will pull that angle, because that angle does work when you're saying, oh, everybody else is a bad person, everybody else is against this. amazing relationship. Everybody else is out to get us. And yeah, it's just more of like a Stockholm syndrome, like Leandra has said. It will really bring her in close to him, and we are going to see all types of crazy stuff happen. So hopefully that does not happen, but I won't put anything uh, across or away from that guy, because in his head, he is literally having a cash cow, and he's going to do anything and everything to keep that cash cow going. He don't gotta work. He don't gotta do shitty construction jobs. Maybe he works for a temporary labor agency, so he doesn't have to go out and work and find work for a day or maybe 2 days or a week. All he has to do is have some sexy time, paint his nose white with powder and have a good old time staying at home, while somebody goes out, gets his farm boy, while somebody goes and gets money, while somebody goes and pays for his rent. What ends or means will he do to keep it going? That is what's scary. So he could literally pull that move. Yes, he could. Passionate Libra, Fax Monty. Dr. Emily, is temporary jobs usually require a drug test? Yes, usually they do, but temporary construction jobs such as places like Labor Ready do not, because you might work for them for 4 hours and then that's it. You might never come back. You might work for them in a labor position for a day or two. So yeah, formally with formal temporary positions, yeah, you will need a drug test. But in Canada, if you're working at places such as Labor Ready, you do not need a drug test. Yes, Miss Connie is saying, yeah. He seems like a day laborer. He works when he wants. Yes, exactly. So places like I've said, like Labor Ready or along those lines, you typically do not need a drug test. Jana Lee says, or should I say Jana Lee, Kiwi does have the front of the trap house and the address. Facts, facts, facts. Polly is saying day labor guys in Ottawa, Vanier don't even need a social insurance number to work construction. If you don't know what a social insurance number is, it's the same as your social security number. For all those Americans over there, yes, facts, Polly. You know what's up. Yeah, those day labor guys, they just come in, work whatever they want, and then they go home.
So, for example, like we'll be in bed and or somewhere, and just like I'll be like, oh fuck, what would I say?
Cherry is leaving at 7 a.m. Wow, thank you for being up with us, Cherry. I appreciate you. Thanks, Monty Mod and Chat. 7 a.m. Getting a headache, need to sleep. Well, have a good rest, Cherry. Poppy's also saying, do they pay in cash for these jobs? They pay in cash. Technically, what happens is you get a check, then there's a machine. You put your check in the machine, and then it will round down to like the nearest whole dollar, and then they'll keep the change for what you worked for. That's what typically happens. So hopefully that answers your question.
We'd be joking around, and I'd go, yeah, you know what? No sex for a fucking month, and he'd go. It's because he's very, the type of humor he has. He's very like quick-witted, like on the tip of his tongue.
Yeah, they do, Polly, every single day, and then they got that machine.
Had any bad fights?
Take care, Jana Lee. Or should I say Yana Lee?
Was when we were.
Tell me how to pronounce that.
Doing that stuff together. It completely. Some people, it completely changes them. Bad. He actually stopped before me. That's when I would have it in my room and doing it myself, and getting it elsewhere.
This is such a blatant lie. He is stopping before me. What is she talking about? No, he has not stopped at all. That guy is still a party guy and very unclean. I don't know why she's trying to retcon this situation here. It's not working though. Like, she can do it all she wants, but it's just not going to work.
Because he's like, no. not doing it anymore. You have a problem with it, and blah blah blah. And so, since everything's been okay with that,
Sweet potato, take care.
being under the influence, Amelia, of stuff makes, probably mostly why the reason.
Let's clear this up. Both Venmo and Cash App are not currently available in Canada.
Shell, thank you, and thank you guys for the super chat.
Passionate, yes, they were getting high yesterday.
No, I said Sharmut. I called him a Sharmut. I called him a whore in Egyptian. Not the other way around. Yeah, because I asked him what Sharmut, because one of yous called me that. So I had that in my name, so I said Sharmuta. He's like, no, I would be a Sharmut, because a Sharmut is a whore. Oh, fucking yeah.
Sarinthia, it's 2 a.m. where you are. Yes, it's 2 a.m. here as well. I want to give a shout out to my twin, Passionate Libra. Love you, twin. Well, take care, Sarinthia, and have a good night.
No, Brooke. We're not hitting each other. What I'm saying is, it's like we have a completely different relationship almost. I can't even describe it.
Mela Bella, have a good night.
We had a really, really good talk, and like I said, I feel like I know this person on a level that a lot of most people don't, and I don't know. Powder makes people mean. It really, 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 really does. Oh fuck. Oh my god. It does. Oh no! It makes people mean. It really, I need a charger! Oh fuck.
Oh boy, the screaming. Always the screaming.
Can I use your charger? Can I use your charger, please?
Oh, the phone's gonna die, that's why. Here's the link for the membership, guys. All right, folks, I think what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this up because she's just going to start talking in circles right now. And, we already hear enough. We've, got this all wrapped up. So I'd like to thank everybody, all my mods, all Fire Squad members, everybody here. Thank you so much. Yuki's like, that's probably screaming you'd get in bed with Foodie Beauty. Yeah, probably. And I will not like that. Not at all. Yes. Shenanigans, take care. I think we're going to wrap this up. Kindred, good night. Poppy Cats, have a good one. Beanie, have a good one. Everybody, thank you so much. We're under 3 hours. This has been a long one, but we had to clear up a lot of stuff.
Oh my god, it's going to die.
So I think, this is a good time to wrap things up. I'd like to thank everybody who donated. If you did not donate, then please donate if you can. Or if you cannot donate, then your words would be great. Any, words, any positivities, any prayers, anything going towards a sunshine and sunflowers way would be great. Also, like I said, I will be trying to do some charity streams and videos, so please look out for that. So if you can't donate, then you could probably watch a charity stream or video. Then all those funds will go towards sunshine and sunflowers. Dr. Emily, thanks for the stream, Monty, and smash that like button on the way out. Yes, people, hit the like button on the way out. I would really appreciate that. Please hit the like button on the way out. I would really appreciate it. Beach Flower, thanks, Money. Have a great night. Well, thank you, Beach Flower. You've been a trooper because it's been 3 hours, man. This has been a long one. Not the longest because we had a 4-hour stream the other day, but this is one of the longest. Thank you, Polygon Rung, for all your information. It's been great. And you enjoy yourself. Email me again, Polygon Rung. I like your email, so that would be good. Looney Bin is like donated. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So where we stand, at the moment is $1,260 raised of 3,500. So we are pretty much halfway there. I really appreciate all of you people doing this for us. I really, 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 really do. I will put my join link if anyone wants to join the Fire Squad. I will also be putting in the link for the GoFundMe campaign if anyone wants to donate. Like I said, Oranges Orange is like, yeah, thank you for catching me up, Monty. You rock. Well, you are very, very, very welcome. I appreciate every single one of you. I know it's late for some people. I guess for most people, even if you are on the West Coast, it is 11 p.m. right now. So that is pretty late, even if it's a Friday night. Thank you, Blue Honeybees. I really appreciate everything that you do. Bye-bye, Veronica Sawyer. Bye-bye, Dee Dee. Bye-bye, Oranges, Poranges, Shenanigans, Kindred, Trailer Park Diva. I think Trailer Park Diva, we put the link to your channel out already. If you don't know, Trailer Park Diva has a channel. So, yep, check them out. Kaya Simons, what the hell, late night? I didn't know you were live. Yeah, I know, right? It's all good, Kaya. We will do a live together once we get that whole StreamYard thing figured out. It's all good. You can watch the replay. Des, hello, I'm late. Well, better late than never, Des. You, or should I say Des? It's an S, right? So I'll say Des. You can watch the replay. Thank you for coming here. If you didn't know, Sunshine and Sunflowers has a GoFundMe. Donate if you can. If you cannot, words of support would be great. Anyways, everyone, thank you. Chantel, thank you. Looney Bin, thank you. Passionate Libra, thank you. And I am out.